Hi, my name is Adedina.
I'm Melvin Yagaka.
And we are Cream. Chelsea rules everything around me. This is once again another week where Malik has flaked on the podcast.
I'm dead.
Hopefully he'll come. I just think he was scared today because, he had a lot of answers. He had a lot of answers he needed to bring up. But, it happens. I don't even know where to start with Chelsea because we had two big games back to back that we did not that we didn't cover. A lot of information, low key, in those two games that we got. Like a lot of things that we learned with our team in those. Mm-hmm. Actually, in the 3 games that we've played already. Mm-hmm. Let's start with Liverpool. Obviously, I literally started watching the game right after Giroud scored. Mm-hmm. No, like right when Giroud scored, actually. Mm-hmm. And from what I heard before, Chelsea was balling. That game we started at 4-3-3. Mm-hmm. We had Kante middle, Jorginho right side, Kovacic left side. Mm-hmm. It was working pretty well. We had Pulisic starting left, Pedro starting right. Giroud started as striker. We're playing, from what I heard, we're playing well. After that goal, we were playing very, very, very well. Mm-hmm. It seemed like we had figured it out in a matter of 3 days. Mm-hmm. And then Klopp does what Klopp does. He brings in Firmino assists in a matter of 3 minutes of being on the field. And then that's when the game kind of becomes even. Because in those, the whole half, well, if you can say who won the first half, just like playing-wise, Chelsea played better. Mm-hmm. Second half, the first 10 minutes, we were getting dominated. It was actually if we consider the second goal within those 10 minutes that they were working us, we probably would have just lost the game flat out there. Probably. But Liverpool started to lose steam, and then we realized that they were, and then we really started picking things up. Mm-hmm. So I will say I am so surprised that we played that well. You can bring in your thoughts of the whole game, but I thought
which one, Liverpool?
Liverpool. We'll stick with Liverpool for now.
The Liverpool game, it was. I feel like we're unlucky because you could argue we played better than they did.
Mm-hmm. That's hard.
In a way, you can.
In a way, you can say. Chances. In a way, if you say if Pulisic was onside for that goal, and Mason Mount's goal, that finish was.
A lot of our almost goals were because we were offsides.
Yeah, and literally the Mason Mount.
There was Pulisic. 2 goals where if there wasn't VAR, we would have scored.
Only the Pulisic one.
It was Pulisic and
the Mount one. The Mount one. She put the flag up.
Oh, she put it up. Okay.
Mind you, was this a ploy to just have 3 female refs at once?
That was the point. That she came with her referee crew.
Was it just
They were just trying it out.
Yeah. I think they did very well.
And do you know what I think? That Tammy Abraham penalty was not a penalty.
Hold on, let's wait till that. Let's finish at least full time, then we'll get to that. Mm-hmm. I think the female refs did very well.
Nah, they did all right.
I think they did well. I don't know. Right. What did they really mess up on?
I guess I don't want to blame them, but I guess the flow of the game, including VAR, kind of ruined the way they refereed, because I felt like there were times where they should have called a foul or when they shouldn't, and
we'll talk about VAR separately. Mm-hmm. But VAR itself, that's a separate conversation for itself. But regardless of the VAR rulings and all that, I think
they didn't do bad.
I think they did well. Obviously, the game wasn't. The game would never be spotless.
I was literally just watching the game like it was a regular game. I wasn't
they were female or male, right? Yeah,
exactly. So I was just going based off how I felt the game went, and maybe VR kind of had a little input on how I rated their performance, but I don't think it was the best referee. I didn't
say it was the best. I thought they did very well. Mm-hmm. I didn't think I needed to be paraded that was all women. I really didn't care.
Because to me there were times where they would call offsides, but it was late.
That's because if you put your flag up, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Play would just stop. No, but, so they'd rather be okay, let's make sure. Let me be 100% sure, because it doesn't matter if the play goes and it's offside. All right, bet. But it's if you call that offside, you can't come back.
I think you can put your flag up, but the referee can't blow a whistle, right?
But then then why would you then what's the use of you putting it up then?
No, just to let them know I thought it was offside. So she lets it go, and then once it goes,
But when they see that flag up, they always stop play. Yeah, so that's why they don't. That's why they don't.
It confused me.
They did that. Actually, they've been doing that a lot in Premier League also. Well, hold on. Let's keep the VAR segment separate. Mm-hmm. That's a different conversation.
But apart from that, we kind of contained Liverpool.
We played very well,
more than we did United. They still had their chances. It's Liverpool. And I think first half we played better because I don't think they took it seriously because we just came from a 4-0 loss, so they were just like.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think they ratcheted up that much even in the second half. I just think Firmino coming on it's always going to be.
As a team, to me, they played a little bit better.
I mean, they did, but if you're down 1-0, you're not gonna play worse. I think we matched them at their best at a point. So I didn't. And that's why I kept saying the United game was a fluke to me. I legit know that Chelsea is a great team. Like even though we're young and we're inexperienced, I think Tammy Abraham is a player that if he had his stuff together these past 3 games, we honestly could have had 3 wins already in the season. So it's little things that we need to work on. So at the end of full time, I was actually confident that we probably could win this hoe. Going into extra time, we conceded pretty early.
Yeah.
And then, which leads us, and that goal was amazing.
It was Monday, right?
Yeah, that goal was amazing. Nothing you can do against that. Leading us to the penalty. You don't think that was a penalty?
Nah.
Why not?
If you watch it, the keeper barely grazed him. Like it would if you saw the way he felt and the way the keeper touched him, it didn't add up. My theory was this is the first time that they're using VAR or having a female referee in the game, and she called the penalty. Like it wasn't like it went to VAR and then she was like, okay, penalty. She called it, and of course they have to do a VAR check. And if they were to be like, oh no, it's not a penalty, then it'll kind of like put a bad name on the female referee. So I feel personally that they just kind of like, okay, yeah, she was right, so that they couldn't ruin her, I guess, record of having a good game.
I see what you mean. I just think they were confident enough in the fact that she was there in the first place. So I don't think that they needed to basically shield anything.
That's the whole point of VAR, because I think,
but VAR also isn't perfect. I don't think we had the best angle for it. The angles that we were seeing, it looked like he touched them.
Low-key, I'm sure they was probably looking at the right angles back in the booth, but they just showed us the ones where. But
because the angle that showed that like nigga barely got grazed, we didn't see that one. We saw the one from behind, the one from the side. That it just
to me, it was just more of a like you could tell with contact, and I didn't see the contact that made him like fall.
I mean,
like
it's a soccer thing. It's
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, I personally didn't feel like that was a penalty. I mean, I'm glad.
I'm not gonna complain because that penalty was so well taken. Yeah, exactly. Jorginho's a hoe with the way he takes his penalties, bro.
I think out of the whole time he's been at Chelsea, he's only missed one.
He's only missed that one.
Yeah.
So finishing extra time, we had a lot of confidence. First of all, I would like to say, Conte's the best player in the EPL.
One of the best players.
I think he's the best. For 120 minutes, he did not slow down. Defense, offense, everything. He played lights out that game. Lights out.
Yeah.
Tammy Abraham really missed that tap in. That's what's upsetting me because we really could have ended it right there. And I feel bad for Conte because going into penalties, it was tough already that they went first. And I know Liverpool, they had something to prove because 2 weeks before that, they literally just lost the penalties. So when they have 5 in a row, I'm like, bro, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
So when I saw Tammy go up, I was spoiled this. I got the notification before it went, before he missed because I was driving because I was watching it online. I got a notification. I was like, I didn't look at it. I was too scared. I couldn't. Oh, you couldn't look at the penalty?
No, I couldn't look at notifications.
I mean, I was watching it on my phone because I was driving to Houston, so I had it on my phone while I was driving on a little thing, and I got notification. I was like,
you can make an argument. Kepa should have saved like 2 of those. I mean,
it's hard. They're hard.
Tough, I was just like, save it.
I mean, it's hard. But the thing is, if it only hits one hand, it's tough to stop a ball. Like it's tough to stop a ball coming this hard at you. If it was 2 hands, I understand, and he gets the right way. So if those things are like a half foot in, we win. Hopefully we win if he saves 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean Liverpool did well in the penalties.
Yeah. So Tammy, it's not okay. I would just say he telegraphed it.
I think it was too much pressure on him.
I think because he low-key walked up there.
Asked for it. He told Lampard that I want to take the last penalty.
He did, but he also didn't look confident. Because
I know.
I think he wasn't expecting it to be like all of
everyone to make their penalties.
Yeah,
and he's the last person. The last person,
literally 5'4".
I would be scared too.
I mean, it wasn't like it was a bad penalty. He just telegraphed it because Adrian went the wrong way, but then saw that he was going middle and he didn't stopped.
He didn't hit it with enough conviction.
And he should have. And if he put it above, if you put it in the air, that's a goal. And you never know what we have. I will say Adrian is literally playing so bad, so bad right now.
Did you see what he did against? He didn't play too bad.
He was folding. He was folding, and in this last game, I'm honestly feeling bad for Tottenham because not Tottenham, Liverpool because they honestly could have lost last game or dropped points last game just because of their goalkeeper alone.
Alson's out like 8 months, I think.
Is it ankle? What is it?
Not 8 months, 8 weeks.
What is it? Ankle?
I think so. I don't remember.
Something like that. And Adrian's also injured too. So,
but he played. he got injured in the Chelsea game, and he played this weekend.
Man, get me in there at this point. Just to put a bow on it.
So they should get Curious back.
That don't piss me off. To put a bow on it.
If it's not Alisson, Liverpool's backups
done.
are just trash.
Yeah, because at least we have Caballero, who isn't that, and actually he hasn't had a bad game when he's played for us in general.
Yeah, I don't think he's that
Tammy Abraham, going forward, you have a lot of pressure on you because what was great seeing after the Liverpool game was we were so confident. Like I don't even count the Liverpool game as a loss. I really just thought it was a great game. I thought Chelsea played lights out. I just think it was. I take that as a practice game at this point because I don't really count that as a loss. That game could have gone anyway. Anybody that actually knows soccer knows that game could have gone anyway. So after that, seeing Frank Lampard post, I love this team where everybody crouched in, everybody was making all these comments, and everybody was so excited going forward. Everybody's having Tammy Laura's back.
He doesn't claim
and he doesn't. So going into Leicester was like, all right, well, you need to perform now. So I guess now we can more transition to Leicester a little bit because Tammy had a lot of backlash after that miss, which I don't feel like was. It's warranted, but I don't think it's necessary. Going into Leicester, we played the 4-2-3-1 against City, against United. Sorry, got exposed. Oh, sorry. Let's actually talk about Zuma Christensen real quick because Tomori came on late in Liverpool, right? And we have no other backups. So I was very impressed that Zuma and Christensen were sort of kind of able to contain Liverpool to a certain extent. Very proud of that. So they get their third start together again against Leicester. We score early, it wasn't like we set up a goal. It really makes me out to stole it.
Really should score 2-3 goals.
I didn't watch the game. But from what I was, because I was at work, from what I understood was we had we played better.
Yeah, what happened was we started off pressing hard, we were winning every ball, we were first to everything. We created enough chances to score 2-3 goals, but then as the first half kind of started getting towards the end of it, Leicester kind of saw, they still haven't scored more than 1 goal, so we're still in this. So then they started pushing back at us. And then second half, when it first started, they was just more confident now. And so I think as the game started to go on, Leicester grew more confident, and we kind of I don't want to say we were not confident, but
we didn't keep that same energy.
Yeah, exactly. And we just played 120 minutes.
Exactly. That's also that is true.
So
I didn't.
I mean,
I
at the
didn't
end of the
consider
day,
that.
like it was gonna be a tough game regardless.
It was. It was gonna. I mean,
If there was one team we didn't want to play, like
already
after playing Liverpool midweek,
it
would
was
be
either Wolves
yeah,
or Leicester.
Yeah, exactly. Or even Everton. So those
Everton.
middle of the table teams are gonna come at you.
And I mean, I already said that in Empire. I was like, if there was one team I didn't want to play, it was definitely Leicester. Especially like now that I need a freebie. we need a freebie so we can really get our confidence up. Leicester gave us that confidence, but it felt like, at least in the little that I saw, we're tired. Willian is absolutely horrendous.
Man.
The little I saw, like, cause I was watching him, I'm like, did he play better in some points?
He's probably one of the worst number 10s.
It was so bad. I remember there was a time to where like he was on the left side, 2 people on him. Instead of passing the ball, he tries to dribble. Granted, he didn't kick the ball out, but they called it the other way. And then I'm like, bro, you could have use your X button.
And there was a lot of times where he just literally just passed it right to the opponent. And I'm just like, he's literally 5 feet away from you. How are you still not getting the ball to him? Nah,
the dude played absolutely horrendous. And I think we are going. So what we learned is this 4-2-3-1 Lampard. Maybe we need to like work on it or let go.
Yes, he needs to work on it, but I think there's guys that still need to come back, and we need to try more people on there because Loftus Cheek still has to come back.
Cho needs
to come back too.
And I want to see what our defense is gonna look like with Christensen and Rudiger.
Yeah, Christensen and Rudiger. So
and then Reece James probably taking him for Aspie because Aspie's been.
So yes, you can say he needs to make changes, but for me at least, it's only been 3 games and it's been 3 tough games. Like Liverpool, United, and Leicester are not easy teams. So I don't want to like run all the way to let's just switch the formation back to 4-3-3. At least like give it a chance against the smaller teams and see, at least we can grow into it.
I would like to see us start 4-3-3, be up, be comfortable, and then let's try the 4-2-3-1. Because when we play 4-3-3, there was a big change. Like there was a humongous change.
Yeah, and I say one thing I do like about this season, we're creating way more chances than last year. And I don't know if it has anything to do with not having to rely on Hazard to do everything, or it's just Lampard who's telling us to press more, and like it feels like we're doing more pressing as a team. Like the way Mason Mount
I think it's all mentality. I think that's all it is.
Yeah, I get that, but I just feel like it's whether we set up differently or it's just I don't know. You can just tell there's a different type of energy. But
that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a coach. I just think it's a matter of mentality.
Even last year, the chances that we did create, it just kind of seems so repetitive. Oh, he's gonna do this, and then he's gonna cross it this way, and then that's the chance he's gonna get.
I mean,
but now it's more like it could come from anywhere.
I mean, granted, Willian was one of those players that.
Yeah, exactly.
Willian was one of those players that used to start, and I think it's. Having a player like Mason Mount who has something to prove, having a player like Pulisic who has something to prove, even Barkley to a certain extent has something to prove.
Cho when he comes back,
don't get me started. Do not get me started on these players like that. When what's his face? Pedro. When Pedro's acting like he has something to prove.
No, but the thing with Pedro is like
Emerson
he does almost everything right, but the end product, like. He can't put the ball in the back of the net for some reason.
Hey, but when he does, sometimes the goals are spectacular.
Like, how often is that? When's the last time you saw Pedro score?
I mean, he scored in our Europa final. That counts for something. Trash ass Arsenal.
Exactly. But it's just, I think with the first 3 games and the way it's gone, I'm not too disappointed. Actually, I'm excited with the way we're playing. Yeah, we haven't like won a game yet, but 3 tough teams, and we're still a young team, a different team. We've lost our best players, so I'm not too discouraged at all.
Who do you play next?
I think Norwich.
I'll search it up. Last thing I'll say is Jesus, I literally just lost my train of thought.
You want to talk about the weekend, the games?
Hold on. No, I want to finish Chelsea. What was last thought I had? Jesus, I guess I'll just wrap it up. In general, going forward, I'm not jumping off the bandwagon. I still think we can end up top 3.
It's gonna be tough.
I think we've shown that we
top
have
top 3 or top 2,
top
or
4.
me or top 4.
Top 4. Yeah, not nowhere. Oh yeah, we play Norwich away.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
Early
Play at
morning.
6:30. I'll be up. I'll be up.
You know Pookie?
Yeah, he's the best. He's the best goalkeeper on Volta right now. No, not Pookie. Never mind. That's a different goalkeeper on Leverkusen.
Pookie's Norwich's striker. He has 4 goals already.
Damn.
He with Sterling.
Sterling.
He had a hat trick.
That's a different topic for another day. Okay, so I guess you still don't believe top 4 is possible.
I say it's a stretch. We're capable of it, but it's a stretch.
We're not far, but we're only 5 points behind.
The season just started. I don't even.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we're not out.
It's not when I start saying we're only this many points behind.
But I'm just saying
that can change in one game.
I'm just saying we're not far out.
Yeah, we're not far. Yeah, I'm just saying as the season goes on, like it's gonna be a stretch because of how tough our schedule is gonna be.
And I just realized you have Champions League.
Yeah, exactly. How tough our schedule is gonna be, and how talented our guys are.
Mm-hmm.
We have a group of young guys, so they're gonna have to like step up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see how it goes. Honestly, if we make top 4, that's the best case scenario for us, at least with this squad.
I think it's possible. I'm not ruling it out.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm not ruling it out, I guess now we can transition to just the weekend in general. Arsenal's not playing well yet. They're not. They haven't found.
They won 2 games.
They've barely won 2 games by 1 goal against Burnley and Newcastle.
Oh wait, their first game was Newcastle.
Yes.
And they barely won against
Newcastle.
That's sad.
And they said Pepe still hasn't started yet.
But he's came in both games.
0 goals, 0 assists. Hey, my young signing, he has an assist, and he should have had a goal. You know, just saying. My other youth player, you know, he has a goal.
Who's your young signing?
Pulisic.
Pulisic. When do you have an assist?
Against Liverpool.
Oh, against Liverpool, yeah.
And then, you know, my other, you know, young prospect, you know, he had a goal. You know, yikes, step it up, boys. But their midfielder, he had 2 assists their last game. He had 2 assists.
People were saying he's a new Carzola. I was just like,
bro,
okay.
The game, like,
he just had 2 assists against Burnley. Like,
let's relax. Like, I put in the podcast that Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder.
No, he is.
He is, because the way he moved the ball up that first week against who they play, that they thrashed them boys. The way he moved the ball up the middle, I'm like, why is this guy running like he's a striker?
Was it Aston Villa or West Ham?
West Ham. West Ham, they lost 5-0. Yeah, West Ham's kind of like the worst in the league right now. And then he assisted it to Sterling. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, guy's amazing. I'll get to what he did this week, but he also had 2 more assists. So he has 3 assists already. Pogba, yes, he has 2 against Chelsea.
He has 3 assists?
Who? Kevin De Bruyne. He assisted both of City's goals yesterday. And I'm pretty sure he has, I don't know if he only had 1 assist against West Ham. I'm pretty sure he had more than 1. So Arsenal's not playing too well yet. I want to invite Ephraim here because I really do think that Tottenham haven't really. They haven't shown me that they're scary yet. They have not. Hold on. This. Okay. Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne has 3 assists. He hasn't shown me that they're scary yet. Against they played. Who'd they play? Who'd they just play? Tottenham.
Tottenham. They just played.
First week. Sorry. Who'd they play first week? Jesus Christ.
They played Aston Villa.
Aston Villa first week. Almost lost the game. Granted, when they started scoring goals, literally the phrase is when it pours, it rains. Like, sorry, when it rains, it pours. Like, it was just bad at one point. But City literally showed that they are the best team for me because Liverpool's been shaky.
That defense been shaky, and their goalkeeper now.
Yeah, where City had 30 shots against Tottenham, 30, like 3-0.
I mean, one could argue they should have scored more than
3-0. They had 10 shots on target, and they were only able to muster up 2 goals. Tottenham, on the other hand, had 3 shots, 2 on target, and both were goals. Lucas Moura has just shown that this guy's just the real MVP. Like, dude came on for 19 seconds and scored. Mm-hmm. That's just crazy. It's annoying because every time City scored, it was 2-1 going into second half. But City was way better in that game. Like outclassed them. Mm-hmm. Tottenham was not touching the ball during certain, there were 5-minute stretches to where I don't think Tottenham touched the ball. And if they touched the ball, they would just clear it and they'll just be back to let's tap. That thing that they do where they just get it on one side, somebody makes that run on either wing and they just cut inside. When are we going to stop it? It's getting annoying now. And Tottenham was able to run away with the win because once again, VAR was there to be their best friend.
I think the problem wasn't even the VAR; it was the rule itself. I think they've changed the handball rule.
Yeah, Chooks and Robbie brought it up on their episode that they're in. But I think while I think the rule isn't perfect, I think it's the best because what it was before was it's up to your discretion. Was it intentional? Was it this? Was it that? And with VAR, it was gonna make it worse because when you slow things down, all of it's gonna look intentional.
But even that, so you're saying that that they just had to make it this way because
I didn't think they had to. I didn't mind it. I'm used to soccer being imperfect.
No, but I'm saying because we both know they're gonna add VAR regardless. I'm saying which rule would have been better with VAR and I think personally it would have been the one we have now because when you say with discretion, they'll slow things down, and it's gonna look obvious, but it's really not. Mm-hmm. So you might as well just make it if it touches your hand.
And that's why I said I understand that. I mean, yes, we all can tell the ones that are just not intentional. Mm-hmm. The one against the one City had, he didn't even know where the ball was. Mm-hmm. He probably didn't even know the ball touched his hand.
You could argue they probably touched both of their hands.
I didn't see the other angle. All I saw was the angle that it definitely touched his hand. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest. I mean, but granted, it touching his hand did put it right for Gabriel Jesus. Yeah. So I understand why you call it back. I understand their anger, but you also need to understand that
I think
a rule's a rule.
One thing that. So are we getting into the whole VR talk yet? So with the whole VR thing. I think that VR is a great addition to the game because of, it helps with making everything clear and down to the point. So when the end of a game, we won't start looking at the ref like, oh, you cheated us in this or whatever. So everything's just clear. The only problem is scoring and then having to check everything in the VR, and it kind of just kills the spirit of the game.
It stops the game.
No, not the stoppage of the game. The spirit of the. So, for example, City scored. Jesus is all happy. Everyone's just jumping around everywhere. And imagine a match-going fan. They don't even know because they don't have the video in the stadium.
Oh, they can't. They
don't even know what's going on.
That's something I was gonna break.
So they were already excited. We scored.
Some stadiums don't even have a screen. Period. Exactly. So some stadiums they have to announce that there's a VAR check.
Exactly. So the fans they're already shouting, screaming. And then next thing you know, it's stopped, and they're like, what's going on? As a fan who's watching from the TV, you see everything pretty much. But it kind of ruins the feeling of the game. Because, you want to be excited. Oh, we just won this. We went home like this. But then, when you have this up and down change of emotions, it's just kind of
Would you be okay if they added screens? If they made it mandatory for each stadium?
It's not even the fact.
Hold on. Would you be okay if they added a screen to each stadium to where even if there is a VAR check, they'll be able to see the exercise like in the NBA or NFL?
Even if you disregard the screens, because look, even this last game we saw yesterday with United and Wolves. Neves scores that goal. Everyone's screaming around the pitch and stuff. Even me at home, I was like, oh, shit, they just scored. It's 1-1. And then you see the referee say, wait. And so you're like, huh? So you get, I don't like my emotions going up and down. And then all of a sudden the goal, let's say it was taken away. And then you're just like, all right.
I mean, but that happens in football also. When there's a touchdown, it's like, wait, was it a touchdown?
No, but that's the thing. I think it's more of a like we're just gonna have to get used to it.
Yeah.
Because and I think that's what makes the Premier League so great because of how like it's so dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you do this, I don't know if anything, to me, it probably reduces drama.
Mm-hmm.
Like
but that was my. But this is part of my point to where like the thing about soccer was like there's really no stopping unless somebody gets hurt.
Yeah.
It was an ongoing game, and that's why that was one of my problems with VAR. Period was. Me personally, I think VAR should really just be used for offsides. I think that should be at least for right now, because offsides you can literally do it in a matter of 3 seconds. I don't even know why that offside ruling took that long in the Wolves game. We all knew it was onside. So it's little shit that like
it wasn't very clear.
If it's a pass back, it's onside.
No, because he passed it to him. And then he passed back. Yeah,
but the pass back was behind, like the person was behind him, so it didn't matter.
No. The guy who he was passing back to, they were checking to see if he was offside.
That's what I'm saying. So
what do you mean?
But the dude he passed back to was behind him. Okay,
so you passed the ball to the guy who's running up to you. Are you saying he's offside or no?
No. As long if you make if you are
the first pass is free.
So
that's what that.
So theoretically, if two people are if they're it's just them and goalkeeper, you cannot if you want to pass to the other person, they cannot be in front of you. They need to be behind you or on the same level. Yeah. So the person he passed to was behind his own teammate. So it didn't matter. Like we all could see that he was behind him. So it wasn't offside.
But I think it was more of a line thing.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't even know why it took that long because.
Well, I mean, it's just to be sure, I guess. But because you see how technical they want to get.
You see the lines. You see the graph. I'm like, what's going on here? This engineering class? Like, what are we doing here? So
I was confused. I was like,
exactly.
I was like, which line am I looking at?
I'm like, what am I looking at? Like, this is a whole 3D and
Yeah, no, because you even saw. I think it was I don't know if it was the Sterling one last week. Whenever like Mars just chipped it. And they literally looked to the last thread of the shirt to see if he was offside.
But that's what I'm saying. It's little things like that. It's like, bro, like
but that's what I'm saying. That's offsides, is it not? So you say that's offside.
But that's being OD. Like we.
So if you say one of your offsides only, it's still gonna be like that.
It can't be my shirt.
No, but it's still gonna be like the way you say.
It also depends on the rule of offsides in general. Like if is it like a body part cannot be in front or your body? Like if my hand is.
I think your torso.
Yeah, my torso exactly. Yeah. So I don't know what that's doing with my shirt. Like bullshit like that. I just think they need to. Offside's the one that just cannot. I think it definitely should be in there.
If anything, I just feel like everyone's just confused as to what the rules are.
So that's why I'm saying VAR is not perfect.
And I think that's why it takes long. But the thing is, like,
it needs to start somewhere.
Yeah, you have to practice it somewhere. Yeah. Like you can't just.
But I don't mind the Champions League because I think if we're all being honest. We would rather take more chances with Champions League than EPL.
Why? That's the biggest.
No. But which one's more personal to us? Which one are the most rivalries born and all that? Like your own nation's league is really the one that's like the most personal. That's the one that people like get really really rowdy for. So let's keep taking chances with Champions League. I'm not saying it's worse. I'm just saying I'd rather take chances with Champions League and EPL, but it's already there. So I would say. If we are going to keep it, well, not if it's going to be kept
for 36 more games.
Since it's going to be kept, offsides, it should not take this long. Fouls are a different thing, and me personally, I forget there was a lot of VAR rulings in the first week. This week there wasn't as much. Fouls are the ones that's just like look.
So what type of fouls are you talking about? Because I don't think they just call it for any general foul.
It's like when they go like sometimes like a foul will happen and they'll let play or foul will happen they'll let play go, and once the play is done they'll be like, hold on, let's go check if that was like a foul, and I'm like, whoa.
But I don't think that ever takes any. They don't even show that though.
No, but it's happened sometimes. So like there's a foul, they'll be like, or like if it's a me dead ball and they'll be like, hold on, was that foul?
I think the only fouls that I've seen are if it was like a yellow or like a card involved foul.
I'm talking about those in the box. Sorry.
Oh, in the box, yeah. Of course they're gonna check that.
I don't mind checking it, but
But I'm saying on the field, they don't ever.
I don't know. I'm talking about in the penalty box.
Yeah.
Because when you slow it down, it's gonna look worse. And also, like,
well, yes, and it's gonna look worse, but at the same time, I think they slow it down for us. But I think they actually do look at it.
And I don't think anybody needs any more penalties that we already get. Because if we're being honest, how many penalties were really missed before VAR? Not that many.
No, I get your point. But,
And
but
now
we protests do you get though?
But I would just say
there's always protests like hey.
But we move on. I think
so
I don't want to.
So you start talking at the end of the game, but that referee missed like 3-4
I don't mind. I don't mind.
That's what
I don't mind it because a lot of them weren't missed in the first place. Like if we're being honest, how many penalties were? If anything, we used to give more penalties because of VAR. Yeah. I think now I just don't want to overcompensate, and now we have like this huge influx of penalties because any little tiki taka thing, penalty.
I think another problem I've had with VAR is the ruling, the overpowering that it has over the referee. Because I think referees, once VAR says this was not a foul or this was a penalty, a lot of times I see the referee going like, okay. They were there on the field. They can just, or like, what they should do is go have a video, like, you know, in the NFL where you go look at it yourself.
I mean, that's what they did in the World Cup.
That's what they need to go do themselves instead of having somebody.
I like it, but that shit used to slow things. I used to be like, bro, this nigga's going to a TV. Like, what we doing here? Like, maybe he needs some like interface where he can like look it on his watch. You know, maybe you like Spy Kids.
You're not gonna be able to see.
Remember, maybe he's like an Omnitrix. You know, Ben 10. So he can see it. You know, like, you know, it's a projector. So I don't mind. I know what you mean. It's just like,
but that's my thing.
I just don't want it to be like VAR calls something else and then it's wrong, but then we put it on the referees. Like,
that's why I don't like, because it's like. So are we having like 3-4 refs in this game, or is it one?
Yeah?
Because there's people behind the scenes. Because then it becomes suspicious. You're like, who's back there? Are they a United fan? They want United to win today.
Hey, I'm not gonna.
That's
lie.
what I'm saying.
Like, that's a good point.
Like, you gotta have them go.
And, you know, and then if you call some bullshit, we can't just, you know, run on the field and beat you up.
Yeah.
You're probably somewhere in the England. You don't
know who's back there making the calls.
So. Are they even in the stadium?
Exactly.
Probably on satellite. Probably in the air.
No, but that was a big problem I do have with VAR, because
it's a work in progress. I haven't hated it yet. I will say in this 2 weeks I haven't hated it yet. Still feel like
on top of that, I don't think they even let you know that VAR decided something different from the ref when in those situations. Like,
well, it depends, because the ref if the ref calls it, then yeah, we know what he said. Yeah. A lot of times the ref just like, I don't know.
So
that's because the ref has no input when he calls VAR.
No, this is what I'm trying to say. So ref calls penalty. They say VAR check, and the VAR says no, it's not a penalty. Can the ref still say no? It's still
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, because he can't even see it. He can't even see the replay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like either you give him boots to go see it himself, or you just let him make his own decision at the end of the day. Because VR could say it wasn't a penalty, but he could say I was on the field, so I could call it a penalty.
I'm being serious.
What I'm saying is, once VR says no, a lot of times the referee just goes like no. Yeah. So I don't like that.
Yeah, just give him like those things from Spy Kids, bro. You have to watch.
You don't have to have like a big enough screen for you to see.
I mean, I can see pretty well.
You got these old refs. They came to see. They got sweat dripping. They came to see.
That nigga Michael Oliver be struggling. Like, but they have amazing stamina. I'll give them that. I guess last
ain't all that. Not doing
yeah, I'm sorry because they're not Kenyan. I'm sorry.
Walking around basically.
Last thing I'll bring up with Premier League is this United game. This just proves to me once again, Wolves are not to be taken lightly. I believe this is the third time they played in a row. United has not beaten them.
No, it's the fourth time.
Yeah. And they have not beaten them in 4.
Because I think they lost all 3 times last year.
That's disrespectful.
And I mean, United, they had their chances.
They did. I mean, they had one.
Their best player missed a chance penalty to put them up, so they can't say we deserve to win this game.
You had a not really an issue. You just had like thoughts.
Yeah. So I had an issue with the penalty taking. I don't want to like get too deep into it because we already talked about it, but basically what Solskjaer has said is we have 2 penalty takers on the team. Mm-hmm. So when you look at other Premier League clubs, they only have 1. And if that 1 penalty taker is either like hurt or he subbed out, then they have a second player. But when you have 2 number 1s like United do, it kind of brings up like an issue of who should take it, you or me? Because it's like, what if both of them want to take it? Mm-hmm. So are y'all just gonna sit there fighting about who's gonna take it?
Rock, paper, scissors.
And it goes deeper whenever, like, let's say Pogba misses his penalty, mm-hmm. and so the other guy who's Rashford, he's like, I should have taken it.
Well, I think the scenario we came up with was, mm-hmm. say Rashford is the one. Okay, so in the Wolves game, mm-hmm. Pogba was the one that drew the foul. So it only makes sense that he should take his own penalty. But it gets murky.
And I don't even want to say it only makes sense. It's just more of a, like, if he was already because let's say Sterling gets fouled and Aguero's in the game. If Sterling's like on 2 goals about to take a hat trick, most of the times Aguero's probably going to be like, all right, you got it. But if he's not, if he hasn't scored, then Aguero's going to be like, oh no,
but
Aguero decides at the end of the day.
But that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, like, since they haven't made that clarification as to who's mm-hmm. being their number 1 penalty mm-hmm. taker, I'm just saying in that moment it's kind of like, okay, you pretty much have the upper hands to pick who should still take it. And
in the sense of, like, I earned it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It
kind of puts you up.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm saying, like, you drew the foul, so you should be the one to take it. I mean, you brought up that Pogba mm-hmm. was still like, hey, you still want to take it, which was really like, it really was a genuine question. It was really like mm-hmm. I want to take it, but as a courtesy, I'm still mm-hmm. gonna ask you. So I think what we brought up yesterday was it gets murky when, say, Rashford draws mm-hmm. the foul, mm-hmm. and maybe Pogba's like, I want to take it, or like mm-hmm. it's chosen that Pogba takes it, and then Pogba misses. Or vice versa. How is it going to start looking now?
It looks, and that's why they need to decide on 1 penalty mm-hmm. taker. And that's why I was saying, even when you're going up to take the penalty itself, like, you have this clouded judgment, like, oh, if I miss this penalty, mm-hmm. like, Pogba's not going to let me take the next one, or vice versa, or whatever. Mm-hmm. So you want to go into the penalty with a clear mind, because there's already enough pressure taking the penalty.
Mm-hmm. Who do you and you think Rashford?
I think Rashford to take it. Why? I mean, I've seen Rashford take. Because, for one, he's their striker. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of times, your striker should be taking your penalties anyways. Mm-hmm. And, 2, to boost his confidence as a striker, he should be taking it. Because I don't think he scored more than 15 goals in a season. So,
getting paid all that much money.
Exactly. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he wants to, like, classify himself as one of the best strikers in the Premier League, you got to go up there and say it's mine. Most of the times, it's a striker who takes penalties anyways.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
And so, the only reason why this is, like, a little bit difficult is because Pogba is the best player, but he's not a striker. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's why he's also up there in the penalty, like, decision. And you look at against PSG last year, Rashford's the one that took that clutch penalty to send them through.
That's true.
So he's made pretty big ones. Pogba, like, he's not a bad penalty taker. Last year he made 7 out of 10, which isn't bad, but in the past year, this is his 4th one that he's missed now. So
I think right now it's the safest thing to say after he just missed his. I was
saying that prior to the
no,
game,
but I'm just saying, like, even going forward, I'm just saying, like, so just saying, like, if you were to, like, start, like, just considering the Wolves game, mm-hmm. I think I agree with you that going mm-hmm. forward, Rashford should be taking it. Mm-hmm. I just think that I just want to know that Pogba's not going to take it personal. It just needs to be like, hey.
Well, we're done with Pogba being dramatic about everything. He's going to have to suck it mm-hmm. up and, like, mm-hmm. if he wants to be a part of that team, he can't have everything he wants. Yeah. He can't be a Neymar of the team. Like, if you want to be there, be there.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
know your roles.
I mean, he may still go to Barcelona next season, so. But he's not gonna take penalties at Barcelona.
No, I guarantee you.
There's a good three people in front of him already. And he's lucky Coutinho left because Loki would have been almost 4.
He would have taken over. No, but the thing is, I'm actually, like, excited to see what happens with them. Because with Barcelona, if they get Neymar, for sure all 4 of them have to start.
Neymar, Suarez, Messi,
and
Griezmann. Jesus
There's
Christ.
No way any of them are going to be like.
Gonna play?
There's no way any of them are going to be like, I don't mind coming off the bench.
Who is going to?
They're going to have to do a 4-2-2-2. have two attacking,
That's what I'm saying.
like two wingers, kind of, or 4-2-4.
Or no, but they can really do a Suarez up top. And
No, you gotta have Suarez, Griezmann up top, and then Messi and Neymar on the sides.
You can play Griezmann at cam.
How do you
or no? You can play Messi at cam.
Or you could do a 4-2-3-1.
Griezmann right side, and then
Neymar or you
left
can have
side.
a 4-2-3-1. But I don't think they play a 4-2-3-1.
And then they have Busquets.
I'm just going off of what formations they've played in the past, and they've played 4-2-2 or 4-4-2. So they can kind of move up to 4-4-2, have 4 attackers, and the rest of y'all just defend.
Hey, it's really just like have fun at that point.
Because the thing is, if you have those 4 guys on it, like they'll take on any defense.
And then Rakitic playing like what Jorginho plays for us.
And what I'm excited about is seeing how like ego is gonna affect their team. Because I want to see who's gonna be like, I'm not getting enough shine.
I will say
for sure it's gonna be Neymar.
I was about to say I think Neymar is gonna mess it up if anybody.
Messi's not gonna care
because it feels like Griezmann's already a humble guy. Messi's already a humble guy. Suarez is just there to just play soccer.
But that's the thing. If Suarez starts taking the back, like they start giving the back seat, he's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm still y'all's striker. Like, why y'all putting me on the bench?" So it's gonna be a tough. And the thing is, with these 4 players, there's zero excuse not to win the Champions League. Zero.
Well, it depends. Is Umtiti gonna be?
Is he gonna be good? What do you mean?
Is he gonna be good to play?
No, like I said, you have 4 players.
I mean, yeah, but the offense is only one part.
Go
of the game.
to Barcelona B and get the rest of your team, and y'all still should win Champions League.
I mean, it sounds good, but Jordi Alba is still Jordi Alba. Sergio Roberto is still their right back. So Sergio Roberto's okay. Jordi Alba's probably top 3 left backs, and then Umtiti, or they have what's his name, Linglet?
Yeah,
Singlet,
Langlet, whatever.
Langlet. That's their other center back, and you already know PK is really just a toss up. Whatever performance you get with him. Yeah. So defense is what's gonna need to step up, because if they play a 4-2-3-1 and Busquets and Rakitic are like playing like these like defensive mids,
it'll be dangerous. I don't want to be in their group at all.
No. The only reason Coutinho doesn't fit is because barring that Neymar
Coutinho
goes,
wouldn't be there if Neymar.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying barring Neymar goes there, Coutinho will not fit because Coutinho's work rate is not going to fit playing that like holding mid. And Busquets, you're not starting with Busquets. Busquets is going to start. Rakitic is the one that's on the fence.
I mean, it's either. I mean, that midfield is still kind of crowded because you have Rakitic, you have Busquets, you have Arthur, you have De Jong. De Jong.
Oh, he just came. That's true. And Vidal's still there.
But you have 5 midfielders already.
And Vidal's still there. Dembele just got hurt.
You have to have a Champions League squad and La Liga squad. And my thing is, for that,
they just lost, by the way.
Yeah, they lost, and Messi wasn't there, so
he didn't play.
Nah, he's injured. The only person that's healthy is Griezmann.
Suarez didn't play.
He's injured. I think he came off the game. Like he got injured.
Nobody cares about La Liga, so I really didn't care. All I saw was that they lost.
Yeah, they lost 1-0 to a bicycle kick.
Really?
Yeah, it was a crazy bicycle kick.
It was to Soledad, right?
I think so.
Balbio. It's one of the ones that are just like always outside the top 4 or like the 14.
Yeah.
Barcelona's already my FIFA 20 team. If Neymar really goes there, it's not going to be fair.
They're not allowed to be used in that game.
Why not?
Why not? That's unfair.
Wait, Juve's finna have what's his name, Delit and Cellini. Don't boost that. Okay. And Alexandro, and then who's their right?
They already lost.
And then who's their right back?
They lost Cancelo, so they have Danilo.
Canilo's not that. Danilo's not that bad.
You have Messi, Neymar,
and then you have Ronaldo, Dybala. You have Mandzukic. Don't boost, and you have the right backs. What's his name? Like Burden, some. And hold on, don't boost that. Diego Costa. Diego Costa is cold. Bro, stop the cap.
Barcelona will be by far the best squad on field.
Bro, don't boost that. Juve's still the best.
I'm looking forward to using Real Madrid.
Nah, I can't.
For 20,
I can't. I can't use that number 7.
Because the Hazard.
I can't use it.
Why not? You're not excited about seeing Hazard on that
I don't know.
on the game?
No, I'm not. No.
When's the Champions League draw?
Search it up. I think that's pretty much all with soccer. Pretty much. There's really nothing else we talk about.
That was it. What else happened?
Nothing really, for being honest. Wow, soccer. Well, the thing is, everything like I can't wait until it's.
Who's winning this weekend? Arsenal or?
Oh yeah, we like let's do each matchup. So you tell me the matchup.
So this weekend we have.
Oh, so Arsenal Liverpool 4-0. In Anfield 4-0.
4-0 in Anfield.
If not 5. I'll give them one goal, 5-1. Like Bayern, like they did against Bayern.
I'll say 3-1.
3? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a very bad game for Arsenal.
I mean, Arsenal, they're not a good defense, but I don't think Liverpool is firing on all ends like they were last year or the year before. So
it's true.
When Salah starts, because right now it's really only Mane that's like on form.
Mm-hmm.
Salah.
I mean, no, for Firmino is.
Firmino too, but when's the last time Salah scored? If Salah had been scoring,
Salah scored the first game.
He scored. Yeah, he did score.
He scored the first game. He didn't score against us.
Mm-hmm. He didn't score against us.
He actually did not have a great game against us.
Yeah, he hasn't played well. Like he hasn't played like Salah in a while, and so that's why I think. I mean, if Salah is firing, if all three of them are firing, then yeah, I'll say like 5-0 or something. But I'll stick with 3-1 for now.
I'll stick with 5-1.
We played Norwich away.
I still think I give us 4.
He has 4.
I give us 4. I only see maybe 4-1. And Norwich. The thing is, actually, Norwich is actually not a bad team.
They're not. Yeah.
They're not a bad team. So I still say 4-1. Actually, I say 2-0 because Chelsea still cannot score yet.
So you think we'll hold them from scoring?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go with you on the 2-0.
I think we're owed a clean sheet. Kepa definitely has earned it. He needs a clean sheet.
Mm-hmm. Watford and West Ham.
Oh, West Ham's losing.
As they've started off bad.
West Ham's not winning.
Both of them start off bad.
West Ham's not winning that game. I see it like 2-2. I see like 2-2.
2-2. I see West Ham winning like 2-1.
West Ham's not good.
Brighton and Southampton.
Southampton.
I
have like 1-0.
I see a 1-1 draw.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Crystal Palace.
It's away too.
No, United's home.
Oh, it's in Old Trafford.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that changes things.
They were just away this last game. That's
why. What do you think?
I say United wins. Probably 2-0.
Crystal Palace is a very dangerous team. Crystal Palace beat City.
The thing is,
last year.
Yeah,
did they beat or was it draw?
I don't remember, but
they dropped points against them.
Crystal Palace, I mean, it depends on if Zaha is gonna.
All they do is Zaha is like, look, Zaha just run and
if
just
Zaha
try to do something.
Play that game 2-0. Zaha plays maybe like a 2-1 or I don't know, maybe even
I see it. I see United winning 3-2 or a 1-1 draw.
Sheffield versus Leicester.
Leicester 1-0.
1-0. I could say 2-0 Leicester. Liverpool, Arsenal, you already said
5-1.
5-1. I said
3-1.
And then Sunday we have Bournemouth versus City, which is going to be like 5-0.
I died.
And then we have Wolves versus Burnley. That might be a pretty good game.
Yeah, it depends on what Burnley we see.
It might be a good game.
It depends on what Burnley we see.
Burnley won like what 3-0 the first game.
Like I said, depends on what Burnley we see because we already know Wolves can hang with the best of them.
Yeah, so I think Wolves will end up winning.
Wait, who's at home?
Wolves is at home.
Oh.
I think Wolves will win this game because they've drawn the first 2 games.
I think 2-1.
Yeah, I could see either 2-1 or 2-0, 3-0 or something. I'll probably stick with 2-1. Tottenham versus Newcastle. That's gonna be a Tottenham's home.
Next.
But yeah, I think that will all be for the weekend. And okay. I don't think there's a Monday game.
No Monday game. Okay.
Yeah.
Search up when the Champions League draw is. And while you search that up, I'm gonna search up the teams that are in it.
I think it says August 29th.
August 29th is next Thursday. It's not. Are they on Thursdays? They are on Thursdays. Yeah. Okay.
Thursday. So you have part 1.
Damn. That means we're gonna miss on the podcast. We'll talk about it the following Tuesday.
It's gonna be part 1 with Liverpool, Chelsea, Barcelona, City, Juve, Bayern, PSG, and Zenit.
What does that mean?
Part 1 is for, I guess, the league winners and both of the UEFA champions from last year. So
the league winners.
So Barcelona won, City won, Bayern won, Juve won, PSG won, and Zenit. And then us and Liverpool.
Zenit is
Russian. The Russian league.
Wait, but didn't so shouldn't what's it called be in there? What's our surprise? The people that surprised us last Ajax.
Ajax is not in there.
Ajax won though.
No, Ajax is in
Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands.
Is that still
I
different?
don't know if they put Netherlands in that same pot.
Okay. Okay, in pot 2.
In pot 2 you have Real, Atletico, BVB, Napoli, Shakhtar, Tottenham, Benfica, Lyon, Ajax. Or it says Ajax, should they overcome Apoel in the final, which I think they lost. I think it says it was 0-0. Oh, that was leg 1. And
wait, Ajax has to qualify?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure they won their league.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Check that.
Netherlands Soccer League. Yeah, they won.
I don't know why they're in that pot then.
I don't know. I don't care. I think, and you can't be in the same group as somebody in your league, right?
Pot and league.
So you can't be in the same.
You can't face somebody. Nobody in your group can be from the same pot or from the same league. Okay,
so at least we don't have City.
We don't have City. We don't have Liverpool. We don't have Barcelona. We don't have Bayern. We don't have PSG. Okay. So we could get Real, Atletico, BVB.
If we get Real, that's just no.
And that's
I want to get Real.
I was telling somebody that we're probably gonna get Real.
I don't know. I want to get Real. I think they're gonna. I think we're gonna get Real in the tournament.
Because the thing is, you have to realize, like, it's gotten to the age where they're just putting like they say it's random, but it's really not.
Yeah, because it's been too many times to where like they're trying to get the Messi Ronaldo. They've been trying to force that for a while.
And it's not even just that. Even other sports, you look at NBA. Sometimes that draft lottery, I just be like, some of these just fell in the right place for some reason.
Yeah,
but we're not gonna face those really, really good teams. But I think the second set of good teams is where it's really hard. Like whenever you're having to face against like Tottenham, Real, Atletico, BVB, Napoli, Benfica, Lyon, like those teams, like they're the kind of second tier to the first set of teams I mentioned, because in group stages they're gonna be the ones that are like tough. But because for example, when you see teams like Barcelona, City, Juve, they're not really caring too much about a group stage. Yeah, they're more of they're
gonna make it somehow.
Exactly. So they're not gonna take it as seriously. It's not gonna be as tough.
Yeah.
But when you're facing these other teams, they're more of a like we're like trying to win every game.
I don't mind playing Ajax because they already got raided. They got raided. Yeah. I mean, granted, they still have a lot of great players, but they got raided. I just hope
we're not in no group of death. Like, I'll be sad if we're in a group of death.
I don't mind being in a group of death. Let Lampard be tested.
Nah, if we're in the group of death, like Lampard, Drogba, y'all better come.
I'm dead.
Come get on this page.
I'm dead. Okay, well, I guess I could wrap up this segment. I'm actually gonna have a different segment with some other people, but Melvin needs to get going. Great. Melvin's about to sign out. I'll see you guys.
I can't put my weak things in
there. Yes, sir. That's not. You don't recycle in there. I mean, you
can't
recycle.
I'm talking about my weak things in the camera, right? Do they be right?
What? I don't care about sponsorship. I think the Screen Podcast is not that big. Okay, well.
I mean, not yet.
Hopefully. My name is Ade. I had to bring a few guests because I had a dope conversation. Hey, don't forget, talk in the mic.
Most definitely.
We got talking about you gotta let that. You can pull it up. Whatever you gotta do.
Yeah,
make sure you feel
let
comfortable.
me get right over here, Chief.
Make sure you feel comfortable.
Chief Dave.
Yeah, I had a conversation that I wanted to do, but I know Melvin had to go, so I don't want to press him on that. So, quick question. I know we took a philosophy class. You took it last semester. I took it a year ago now, technically. And we talked about something that was very interesting that I think is very relevant to things that are going on nowadays. This dude is just going all out.
Bro, I'm really...
You good over there, Chief? I was about to say, you might want to pull it back away from your face. Cause whoa.
Hey, my nigga really
yeah, that's different.
Bring this down.
Okay.
Up.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
But don't push it too hard because it might, come back with the uppercut.
No, you're good. So one thing that we brought up, I forget which philosopher brought this up. It's talking about morality and so my question is, regardless of religion, so take religion out the question. Do you think morality is subjective or objective? Meaning, do you think there is do you think right or wrong is universal, or do you think it's based on the person?
Damn, you came in tough. You had to come in heavy,
bro. To be honest, bro.
Regardless of religion, because religion makes it very easy.
It's not supposed to be that hard. First off, man, it's supposed to be like an exam when it starts off easy and a hard question.
Nah, I mean, honestly, it's just based on who you are in reality. Like, I think the main person who said that was Socrates.
I don't remember.
The only reason I'm like guessing it was Socrates because like he also had other teachings that followed like the whole questions of if morality is good or bad. But I mean, for me personally, removing religion, I mean, shit, no.
What do you mean no? Do you think it's objective or subjective? Do you think there's a universal right?
I'm trying to think of what I was saying in my head.
Universal right.
While he's thinking, what do you think, Will?
I personally don't think there's a universal right or wrong.
So you think it's based on like what you think, like your own personal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm understanding. I'm still waking up. My fault. I'm still waking up. Okay,
No,
objective as in like
objective would mean
based
that.
or like
Objective would mean that the world is there is a universal truth. Like there's just things are just wrong.
Oh,
so it's like,
yeah,
for example,
I do believe that. Yeah, okay, I get
so
what you're saying
you
now.
think in the world there's just certain things that are right and wrong.
Yeah, there's
but
definitely.
That's everything. Everything is right and wrong. Everything.
See, I feel like that's what we were like. Just
that's like a trick question. Like that, I feel like that's supposed to come naturally.
But that's what I'm saying. So you think it's personal? You think it's based on the situation, based on either culture and all that? Okay, so like for example, some people think like in politics, some people think this is the right way to rule the country, and some other people think this is right other way to think rule the country.
Yeah,
both sides think they're right, but what is in the middle? There's really no. In the middle, there's
it's like
the
the gray area.
In the middle, there's the truth, but on each side, both sides think they're right and wrong.
I mean, in understanding that it's either or. We're not saying that it's okay. In saying that it's either objective or subjective, it's also like you said. There's this gray area, right? So in that gray area is where you're supposed to find an understanding, right? But if neither side is wanting to come to the middle to find out what the other side may be understanding as far as like if morality is objective or subjective, I think that's what I'm not really sure.
So okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is, do you think right or wrong is the same for everybody? Like, do you think
no?
Okay,
now I'm on track. No,
okay,
I say no because everybody moves different. Everybody thinks different. Okay. Everybody isn't the same person.
But people can move different, but you can still think what they're doing is wrong.
But how do I know if it's wrong though?
But that's what I'm saying.
Now,
okay.
Yeah, that's the life I would live. I wouldn't just because somebody like does something that they believe in. I wouldn't necessarily say that just because I'm not used to it. I wouldn't say it's
not
wrong.
that you used to, but you genuinely think it's wrong. Like there's some things that people do that I'm blanking on an example, but there's some things that people do that you're like, okay, that's just wrong. Like I wouldn't do that type shit.
And for example, eat pork. Say someone eats pork.
Okay, so say some people would be like, I think we should just so I'll change that. So what vegans basically, what if like from the beginning of time, vegan, like people who don't eat meat at all were like killing an animal for eating purposes is illegal.
Oh.
And that was the law. because that's what they think is right or wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, is morality? Is there a universal like
In that
right
case,
or
I'm gonna
wrong?
say hell no, because I mean, there's certain meats I like to eat. In that case,
Okay, but but there are also some people who think that meat is first of all bad for you. Think it's inhumane of doing whatever.
Going back to the original question, I think I would say it is subjective because it's based on whatever you see from your experiences in the world type deal.
Okay, what about you?
The same thing. I mean, there had to be somebody out of that vegan group to just like nibble on some chicken, bro. I mean, like, damn, this is kind of good.
I think low key, if there was anybody to dispel the Chick-fil-A Popeye sandwich thing, it would need to be somebody who had never like really eaten chicken. So literally,
A true vegan.
This is like their first experience with it. They're like, okay, like.
But shit, you would just be killing them.
What if they
like think about that? Like,
But I'm saying like if there's anybody that could really break the whole thing, really solve like the issue right now.
That's what I'm saying.
What
If
if they said
you would
Burger
kill
King?
them.
What if they said, whoa.
Now if it was Burger King, now you just need to take off their head.
Yeah,
Because you
might need to
are
be
a
checked.
terrorist.
So
You might need to get
it
your
was
brain
different now.
checked.
What if they just up and say, like, damn, this Burger King chicken sandwich kind of.
And then that's when you move from society.
That's wrong. Okay, I will say that's wrong in whatever society or
They be
culture
beating them
or
fucking
understanding that you
sandwiches
have.
up.
Burger King? Are you serious?
They be stepping on the sandwiches.
I wouldn't
before,
know because
bro.
I have never stepped foot in Burger King.
You know how they
in
used to make them
years, so-
wines back in the day? Like they used to put the grapes in like the little bowl.
You
and
step on them?
that's what they be doing for the Burger King sandwiches.
That's bad.
pretty
And
sure
then they
you
take it and what, like make the patties?
Are those actual
They-
patties?
I don't know. We need ask Jelani because he eats a Burger King faithfully.
Wait, huh?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, we might need
Jelani Hopkins, you're under arrest. Ladies and
need to-
gentlemen,
Look,
we got him.
You know what I mean? Where Tom is like in the doorway, he's pointing.
Oh yeah, with the police.
He's in here. Chief, he's in here.
Or the other one where he has like the dial, he's looking behind him, and he starts dialing.
Here with the phone on his ear. Okay.
That's actually disgusting. If you eat Burger King,
Something's wrong with you.
reconsider your life.
I want you, if you do any type of ingesting of this food.
Burger King, Arby's.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna stop
my
you there.
God.
I'm gonna have to stop you.
Arby's is trash.
Why is it trash?
It's fucking disgusting.
First of all,
All of the meats
Okay,
that they
I don't eat
serve.
the brisket. I don't eat pork no more, so I don't eat that.
I don't
that
eat
shit.
pork either.
But when I used to eat pork, the
First of
brisket
all,
sandwich.
ham isn't something that you go and buy at a restaurant. You don't just go and buy ham.
If you do something's wrong.
It's the way they make them though.
You get
And,
ham when you go like a sandwich shop.
Hey,
or
somehow
like,
they're making
or
money
like for
'cause-
Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
They're making money somehow because they bought Sonic
It's,
like a
I'm
year and a
telling you
half
right
ago.
now. I'm telling you right now. Arby's is laundered money. You watch Breaking Bad?
Stop.
You watch Narcos?
Stop.
Yes.
Laundered money. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I pass by Arby's, there's people never that in the drive-through line. Nobody eats there. It's laundered money.
Bro,
Bro, I was
make
just,
millions.
The government needs to
over
go
there
into their
yesterday,
funds.
And Arby's line was actually pretty full.
Bro,
I'm not even gonna cap.
Bro,
I'm
that's
not gonna
that's
cap.
placebo drivers. They're not really.
That what they don't want in the field.
There's really nobody like.
All I gotta
really
know
that.
is they're making Sonic's recipes. So
Sonic is trash too. You only go Sonic for the
Whoa,
drinks.
whoa.
You only go Sonic for the drinks.
You moving real fast.
hey, bro, hey,
You just move
I
real
just had that
fast.
Idris Elba like meme in my head. I'm chuckling at that chicken and be like, what the fuck? Like,
That's why I be doing Sonic's food.
oh, okay, you're
Relax.
Hey.
Relax.
Nah, son.
Nah, definitely that
It's not
jumbo
top
popcorn
tier, but
chicken.
It's like worst. I don't say worst case scenario, but it's like if there's really nothing. I'm not gonna lie, low key.
Nothing
I
like
low
what?
key.
Nothing
eat
like
sleep.
what?
I low key eat sleep before I eat Sonic. No cap.
What? That's what you say about McDonald's.
I was just
Burger
about to
King.
say-
I'm not gonna lie, you McDonald's. Nah, never mind.
No, you finna tell yourself. Don't lie. Don't
Yeah,
lie.
you was about to
No.
snitch
No, because
like
last time I
quick,
ate
too.
McDonald's like a month ago. Like
month?
I didn't eat it. I ate fries. I got fries and ice cream because that's their fries are good. It's ice cream, and I almost threw up.
I was just about to say
ice
from-
cream machine worked.
No, the one in Walmart.
I was about to say,
the
what
one at
McDonald's
Walmart?
ice cream milk machine,
You heard it here
the
first,
milkshake
ladies
machine.
and gentlemen. If you're looking for the ice cream machine at a McDonald's that works, go to Walmart.
Do not go to Walmart because
Wait.
now it's gonna stop working.
Okay, so that means too many people.
Exactly. Yeah, hey, less demand.
I just want to point something out because I stopped eating at McDonald's a long time ago. Have you ever seen them like clean out the inside of that joint?
Why would I have
I'm
ever
just-
seen that?
I've seen
What?
it at Chick-fil-A, so I'm pretty sure that it's just as worse than McDonald's.
Why would I have seen it? I don't
What
know
you
why.
mean? If
Look.
you're using the one at Walmart, yeah, the little machine where the milkshake and all of that junk is made is right there in front of you.
I mean, I don't really see it.
That's
Or maybe I just be Stevie Wondering it.
That's all he can do is wonder. Oh, shit.
Boo! Oh. Get him out of here!
Let me take my
Arrest this man.
I mean, he can't see. You know what? No, he can see.
He's in here. He's in here.
Okay.
He's in here. Get him, Chief.
Oh my
Nah.
days. Okay.
I wouldn't suggest eating at McDonald's again. I'm like really concerned for your health after you.
All I ate was fries.
You said a month ago. It doesn't matter.
But the reason I brought it up is because like my stomach like legit like hurt. I felt like throwing up from just eating.
That's what happens when I look at Arby's.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I agree. Also Taco Bell. Actually, Taco Bell's not that bad. I eat Taco Bell before I eat Sonic.
Shitty
Stop
Bell?
the cap.
Right, come on, bro.
Stop the cap, bro.
Literally
what
shitty
kind
Bell.
of meat is that?
I
Literally
eat,
shitty
but I don't
Bell.
really eat their tacos. You got to go there for the little slushies.
Bro,
happy hour 2 to 5.
Okay. The happy hour for the drinks. That's just like Sonic. I mean, shit.
The lunch
I
ladies
fuck
at
with
my
Sonic
school
food,
work
but-
there.
Have you tried those Cheeto fries? I'm putting you on.
Whoa.
Wait, the Cheeto.
They're trash.
No, is the new ones with the little cheese?
Yes,
the
with
cheese
the
really
cheese
set it
in
off
it.
That's
too.
not even real cheese.
The cheese
I
really
was
set it
just
off
about
too.
to say
Bro,
that.
that's
The
worse
cheese
than
that
government
they
cheese.
use on
Why
the
do you even?
nachos
First of all,
is fake.
why do you even want to know that's not real cheese, bro?
So ignorant.
What?
Be ignorant.
Right? Oh,
Yes,
ignorant is
be
bliss.
ignorant, bro.
Ignorant.
Because
Ladies
I
and
get to
gentlemen,
enjoy it.
ignorance is bliss. Okay, I just want
Where else when I eat? Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
Okay, question: Golden Chick or Chicken Express?
Golden chick. Easy.
Okay.
But Chicken Express is
Easy.
like wings, like the wings that you can hold. And like
First
that
of all, I've
meat
never even
of
eaten that Chicken Express.
Them hoes are good, bro.
He got a dance?
It's like it's a meme of this bald black dude in like this brown 2005 jacket.
I'm
and
sick
he's
as
just
fuck.
sitting there.
The FUBU colorway. Huh?
Okay,
Bro,
but,
The
wait.
FUBU
Okay,
colorway.
so but is Golden Chick better than Popeyes?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, wait.
I don't
We're gonna
eat,
do like March Madness. Is Church's better than Popeyes?
No,
To be honest,
no. And I don't even eat fried chicken.
I only ate
Excuse
churches
me,
when
yes,
I
I
was
am
with my auntie.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good. And I mean, no, it's not better than Popeyes.
Okay.
It's not better than Popeyes.
Okay.
Now, price wise,
If you had to say
And
yes,
that's
it
not
was.
barring price.
Oh, I was about to say. I was really about to say a prayer for you.
bro, everybody's
Because if
sleeping
you
on
had
churches,
said that,
bro.
what?
Everybody is sleeping on churches, bro.
Church's biscuits are top.
When have you
Oh
ever seen
yeah, top notch.
When have
Top
you ever
number
seen a
one.
churches in a suburban neighborhood?
That's true.
This is truth.
That's true.
So nobody.
Do we
really
even have a
knows about
churches
it.
in Denton?
I don't think so.
I don't
No,
think
we
so.
don't. I done came across a few chicken spots out here.
Have you ever seen Chick-fil-A in the hood?
Damn.
Yes. And it's only black people working there.
I've never seen that shit.
No, I ain't seen that yet. Because as far as I'm concerned,
That's the R. Kelly shit.
One of my,
yeah.
but no, one of my homegirls from my old job, like she's from Dallas and she works at like she's like the manager there.
At the
Wait,
Chick-fil-A.
where
It's
in Dallas
the
is
hood?
it?
She just said she's from Dallas, bro. I be seeing her snap. She be in a pink little manager shirt, pink, whatever, red.
Pink.
Red.
Oh, red,
Pink.
red,
Oh,
red.
nah, they the hood.
I was
bro,
about
and
to
it's number
say.
black people there,
I was about
bro.
to say that old dingy ass red.
Hey, bro, them memes the boy said, y'all talking about Popeye's chicken sandwiches, but won't pop your eyes open and see if the white man has sandwiched us with property in the front.
You gotta do the hand mannerism.
You got to make sure you box your mind in to understand
But you
the
didn't
box
pop
that the
your
white
eyes.
man has put you in. Think. You gotta think.
Bro, them memes be having me dead.
Bro.
No.
Damn,
man.
where else?
Wait, where
wouldn't
was
I
that
eat?
on Twitter?
On Twitter, yeah.
Have you eaten at Williams Chicken before?
Yes.
What? That sounds so niggerish, bro.
Come
Fam,
on.
hey,
Bro,
I'm gonna
come
call
on,
it what
bro.
it is. This is the most niggerish shit ever.
Hey,
it's
bro.
the only fried chicken I will eat.
Hey,
and I don't eat fried
besides
chicken.
Rudy's though. Rudy's and Henderson's.
I haven't had Henderson's
is
yet.
a lot of
Surprisingly, Rudy's
But
I have.
Nigga shit.
Before my
nigga
dad
shit,
Talking about
left.
Rudy's and-
shit.
Before my dad left, he dropped off some Williams Chicken, and
Really?
that's the only thing I'll give him. Bro.
Okay, we're not going
Hey.
down this Robert hole. Will. He
I
loves
was
to
about
bring it
to
up.
say,
We're not
did
going
he go to
down
get the? Did he go to get your
No,
drink with it?
no, we're not going down this rabbit hole.
Hey, son, I forgot something at Walmart. Hey, I'll
Yeah.
be back.
I will be right
Hey,
back.
that Walmart line was hella long, bro. 18 years later.
Show up with
Okay.
Williams chicken.
Mold on it, bro. That whole blue as hell, bro.
Oh,
Same
Bread as fuck.
box
The
18
bread.
years
You know how
ago.
you get the rolls, like the little basic ass rolls you get from Williams chicken?
Oh my
Green.
God.
Okay, wait. Where else? Okay,
Green.
last place that I wouldn't eat. Oh man, I'm actually very lost. Last place I wouldn't. Oh, In-N-Out in Texas. Never again. Cardboard. Legit, it's cardboard.
I'm not even
burger
gonna cap.
snack, bro.
No,
I
it didn't.
threw up, and I ate nothing but French fries.
Y'all want to know something? Remember, were you there? You were there when we went to Lane's Chicken. Okay,
That was amazing.
yeah, it was great.
What is it
actually.
called?
Lane's Chicken. It's great.
Better than
Where?
Zaxby's.
It's what Kane thinks it is.
And what Zaxby's
Whoa,
thinks it is.
hold on.
It's what
you
Cane's
like
thinks it is.
Cane's?
First of all, I'm from Louisiana.
What's that? No, that's not what we asked
That's-
you.
And I know y'all have Zaxby's.
We have both.
You have
And it's better than
Popeyes.
both. It's like a mixture of both. And they actually, like, you can eat the chicken without
First
the
of all,
sauce.
I'm not gonna let y'all speak blasphemous.
Cane's. The only thing good at Cane's is the
Cane's,
sauce and
bro.
bread. And the bread.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. Actually, a lot.
It might be.
You have to try Lane's.
You sit here.
No,
I
no.
changed so many minds.
No, because first of all, we weren't
listen,
even gonna eat
listen.
there. I remember we walked in, like there was a little bit of like a nice little stench. We were like, hey, we low-key, like we think about going somewhere else. We were like, bro, we're already here. Fuck it. And I remember eating that first, but I said, like they were laughing because I was like, it's kind of good. Like,
Hey, I'll wait for his.
He was waiting for your reaction.
bro, it was so.
So
and-
you put him on to what? What is it called? Lane?
No. We all tried for the first time.
To be honest, like they were like indecisive, and I was like, bro, I'm just hungry.
Yeah.
So you was
I'm
like,
just
shit, let's
hungry.
go for it.
Yeah, and I ate it, and I was like,
Side
Not
note,
that
I'm
bad.
really I just realized the difference in the hoops on your ear, and that shit is dope as fuck.
I tried it out, bro.
I just had to like, yo, he looks really clean.
you see this, black
Like, I
people?
really want
this is
y'all
what
to
y'all
try
need
this.
to do: uplift each other, bro. I'm
Yes.
tired of this.
It
Yeah.
takes us a very long way, depending upon which direction you.
Like Aday's shoes right now, the New Balances. I don't know if you guys can see them.
Thanks, bro.
They look really
Fam.
nice, bro.
Wait, what happened to the other ones?
Oh, they in here. They in the closet. Definitely. Okay.
The treasure chest.
So yes, in and
Right.
out. I
Oh yeah, I
almost
threw up. I threw up.
Bro.
Like
It was
I had
bad.
two. I had
It's pretty
like
bad.
The fries, okay, the fries, yeah, like,
trash.
No,
they're trash,
The fries.
yeah.
I don't
The
even know
burgers,
how you
too.
mess up fries. I'm very confused. You literally cut up a potato, fry it, and put salt. I don't
That's
get.
it.
I
Salt and
literally.
parsley.
That's it. Like my French
Porce-
fries taste better.
playing with me. No, but
Season.
First of all, I need to know what that is because
Wait, really?
I
You
don't
haven't
even
seen
know what that is.
Phoebe Long where he does like these like commentators on like cooking videos?
Nope.
Oh my! This is
Bro, I am.
It's some
I
of the
have
best.
removed myself
It's some of
you
the best.
you still be on your Twitter, right?
very heavily.
And you know,
Okay,
Instagram,
Against my better judgment.
I would definitely send
yeah,
you.
That's
nah,
okay.
it's some of the best stuff on the internet right now.
Against my better judgment.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much all.
Okay,
places.
but In-N-Out's burgers, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
That
come on,
was
I threw up.
good.
Actually, you know, a
Garbage.
place that was actually very disappointing that I ate for the first time was they were really boosting this place
I'm about to get
in
mad.
Denton.
Please don't say it.
Better say it,
And
let's say
I
it.
went there, you know, black
you do
owned, and I went
Okay.
there
Oh.
and we ate it, and
Here comes the
me
spear.
and Melvin,
Scrump.
you know, me and Melvin got
Scrump.
different
I was finna
things.
say scrump.
I just
We
not
both
even-
got different things, and both of us not finished our food. Scrumptious was absolutely.
We're
horrendous.
going.
I'm getting Max Kellerman vibes from you right now.
Wait,
bro.
did you really like it? Okay, what did you get?
I got the wings.
I got the wings
Half
too.
lemon pepper, half just the original.
First of all, lemon peppers.
I was gonna say skill.
lemon pepper-
I was gonna say skill.
lemon pepper-
Skill.
First of all, lemon pepper.
Come on, skill.
First, lemon pepper is a bottom tier flavor.
Excuse me.
Hey, let's
Hold on.
reiterate
Time
this.
out.
Lemon
Flag on the
pepper-
plate. Flag.
Lemon
flag.
pepper is a bottom
Flag.
tier flavor. You willingly eat lemon pepper,
And you willingly
Like-
say things like
like
that.
unprovoked.
Have you tried the new lemon pepper flavor at Wingstop? Harissa
I
lemon?
ate with lemon pepper twice when like back in like 2015, 2016. I was like, okay, it's just terrible. It's just bad.
I think some actually
Yes,
is
bro.
like
You
there's
know
a
what?
chemical imbalance in your
entitled
head.
to your
there has to be.
opinion. I can't say that you're wrong because you're entitled to. Your
Yeah,
opinion.
because you know morality.
No, I'm gonna say he's
'Cause-
wrong.
'cause-
Fuck the opinion.
because you know morality's subjective.
To be honest, I'm,
Hey, look, and it all comes right back around. No,
the more you know.
no, no.
Nah, let's be honest,
The
bro.
SpongeBob.
Lemon pepper. is-
The only bad thing about Scrump though, that they were really greasy. They were really.
That
it
pizza,
was
that
really,
pizza looked like you can squeeze the oil off.
Bro, I was chewing on that pizza, bro, and it was so much grease that it was coming at the bottom of my lip, bro. And like, you know, when you burp and it burns your throat, every time I tried to talk, that happens.
Nah,
I was like,
Scrump is just bad. Me and Melvin got two separate different things.
I mean, I had two different occasions. Like the first time, it was straight. It wasn't bad. I'm not even gonna like cap and say that it was just to sound cool. It actually wasn't bad the first time, but the second time,
but let's be honest, Scrump, the hype around Scrump has gone down for a reason.
Wait, it's out of business.
It's
right?
out of business.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's even worse.
It wasn't even because of the food. It wasn't
Why
even,
was it? Why?
Child labor laws.
I was
man.
about to say.
Child
you had
labor laws.
children cooking.
Wait.
You had kids back there cooking, whipping.
I'd
fam.
never seen them in school. I tested it out one day. I was like, okay, what time is it? What's today? Wednesday? Okay, it's 12 o'clock. They should be in school, right? Bet. So we went to Scrum.
What the-
and
you
know,
they
they
were
the
still
ones
there.
that take your
They
order.
said they were homeschooled, but I didn't see a notebook.
Who
I didn't
snitched?
see I didn't see pencils. I didn't see nothing. I just saw them behind the
said,
register.
Where's your whiteboard?
Who snitched? Who do you think
Your
snitched?
school
What color's your
supplies.
door?
I was about to
What
say.
color's your door, man?
Come on now, brother. The same people that go to school with us are the same ones who want to support these people, are the same ones who want to look like us and dress like us. I'm gonna just hope you catch the
I'm
difference.
colorblind. I don't see color. Anyways,
Hey, he supports the
Whoa.
All Lives Matters
hey man,
movement.
Donald Trump 2020.
Whoa, that's a different.
Did you just take a bite of a Chick-fil-A sandwich today, my
I
friend?
really did.
Where's my water? Where's my
Hey man,
water?
it's been a
Hold
rocky
this L.
week. Get home ASAP. Bro, is that your president, bro?
Bro, that has to be your president.
Did you see that picture he posted? He was like, I would never do this to Greenland. And there was a picture of like a beach that was littered. And then he photoshopped Trump Towers like on top of like the litter.
Bro, he's not doing it. It's somebody else doing this for him.
This
bro.
nigga's hilarious.
You talking about Donald Trump?
Your president, yes.
Who?
You're both look around, right?
You're the 45th president of your country. Him, yes.
Obama's still my president.
Well, you see the way that my life was set up.
I'm dead. Okay. To kind of, I think, are there any more like just terrible restaurants that we're forgetting before we go back to our original conversation?
Golden Corral.
Hey, stop it, bro. Golden Corral.
I don't care what nobody says.
Golden Corral's
As
not that bad.
boosted.
Have you
as
tried
that
it recently?
place is.
Have you tried it recently? Golden Corral. How recent?
It's like a family.
How
heirloom.
recent?
Like very recent.
What's
Almost
very
like
recent?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, never mind. Then you got
Yeah,
that. Huh?
it's trash.
You got that. Huh? CC's is nice though.
I'm not even
Huh?
gonna cap. It is.
Okay, because we'll finna jump your ass.
Y'all
if you
gonna
said
jump
different.
me.
If you said different, CC's is great.
You know,
Okay.
Eustace from Courage Cali, dog. I'm holding my mallet right now.
You ready for it?
I'm holding
Now,
it.
what's the dude from Ed and Eddie? He had like the thing, the little bone. Never mind. To kind of move back to the
I was trying to remember.
I was thinking of Cubone, but I was like, that's Pokemon, bro.
to move back.
I was
to
thinking
the,
like the little one with the horn on his head, right? He has like the little spoons and shit like that. It's another one. That's
Boy, that's Alakazam. Nigga.
okay. Listen, it's been a minute.
Where
It's
we?
been a minute.
Okay, moving on. I guess why I want to bring up the whole conversation of morality is I think we get to these very difficult conversations where if you do think morality is subjective and you do believe there's a right or wrong, and now you now have these conversations of like dealing with the law and dealing with like how we treat people. For example, you can say, okay, well that's just how we just think very differently. Then you can think like when it comes to like bigger matters, like I can think universally, majority of us think like killing is wrong, right?
Truth.
Killing is wrong. But there's some people who want to kill. But what makes our morality better than theirs?
Because there's some cultures that condone sacrifice.
I was about to say that.
So what makes, regardless of religion, so taking religion out,
Taking religion out. of
what
the
makes
question.
our morality better than theirs?
Nothing.
I was about to say I was gonna say nothing just based on the fact that like, how do we know we're right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think I asked my girlfriend that before, like just talking to her recently. I told her like, us believing in Jesus, me being a Christian, outside of the religion, like I could say that my way of life is right and the way I'm moving is correct, but a person could come in and say the complete opposite, and they are also right because it's what they didn't see and what they didn't live through. It's still subjective.
It is, no, it's all subjective, and that's why I brought
That's
it up.
bad.
So you think like you understand like why I would be like, yeah, you can say like you have your own right and wrong, but like what makes our right or wrong better than somebody else's, right? But we still judge people on their own right or wrongs.
I think the right or wrongs are judged based on like everybody's universal understanding. At the end of the day, like there's always going to be subjective stuff, but there's also going to be that 50% that's objective, because it's like you just said earlier about the death. Like even though there are some cultures that allow people to be sacrificed, it's like death. Like that's like the ultimate end of a human. And it's not as many of us as we think it is. Like these humans is billions of us, right? you can only kill so many before we don't have enough to repopulate. So,
but
killing is bad.
But they can. I mean, but maybe they also need to get some, some anger out, or maybe,
should find a different outlet. Killing somebody would not be the answer.
Because so we think killing is wrong, right?
Yeah.
But what if it's quote unquote self-defense, but killing is wrong, right? Because what makes your life better than mine if you're trying to kill me, and I'm be like, oh well, I need to live, so I'm gonna kill you. What makes it right then? If we think killing is wrong.
Damn, you stumped me.
And that's why I brought it up, because I feel like a lot of us, just in general, like we live in a very judgmental time now because of social media. So that fact that we see so much, we live in a very judgmental time, and I feel like a lot of us need to like take that step back and be like, okay, like let's really analyze this. Let's think more objectively about things. Even though things is subjective, we can think more objective about it. So I will circle it back to just the judgmental part towards the end. But the reason why it's a good conversation I had with some of my friends about 2 weeks ago is, why is R. Kelly wrong? In how no stay with me. If we think so, you see, I sucked you in. Now, if R. Kelly is attracted
Put the
to
rope
people,
on your ass.
so now hold on. so now if okay, let me preface this: R. Kelly is a vile man. Now with that, let's have a conversation.
All right.
Okay.
Should you write him off? Because
get your laugh out. Get it out. You don't need to hold it in. You don't need to hold it in. Get it out.
Be cream.
Bro, I'm gonna choke on these weekends, bro.
Okay, so
You almost made me choke on my
because if we're saying that, okay, well, maybe he just feels like he's right. I can sleep whoever I want to.
He's not wrong. I mean, shit, he's not wrong. Technically.
I'm just thinking of the backlash.
Yeah.
Of just saying that. Because
Okay, we all first of all we all
it's
agree.
fucking disgusting.
Hey,
It's
look
horrible.
at the camera. Look at the camera. Look in the camera.
Let me take my glasses
hey,
off.
look.
Look me right here.
Hey, we all need to say it.
Fucking disgusting.
He's a disgusting man. We'll say
Fucking
it.
Disgusting.
You need to say
I
no.
know he's a disgusting.
Oh, just making sure because people. Okay, just making sure he's a disgusting man. Okay, back to the
He
conversation.
should be burned at the stake.
Yes.
See, the fact that we have to watch this, the fact that we have to even do that.
Yeah. It's bad. That's why.
The fact that
Okay.
we have to do all of this,
Exactly.
so you people will not judge us. This shows
Because we are.
what he was saying.
Okay, so
Damn.
we were saying morality is subjective. So for example, why things get what? What's wrong with you,
Bro,
You need water bottle or something?
He
No,
just
I'm
not. He's
listening.
prepared for like whatever is about to come.
Okay, so for example, things get murky when we say what's the consent age, right? Some states it's 16, some states it's 17, some states 18.
when
why
I
is
was
it-
younger, it used to be like
12. It's some places in the world it's 12. So if it's different in some places, why would we criticize him here?
because
And-
that's fucking disgusting.
Because
He's
it's
like
not what- it's
30
not what
something
we are
years
used
old.
to.
But I'm saying like from a middle standpoint, how can you judge somebody who is doing something that he thinks is not wrong per se?
Because he's a sick ass individual.
He is. Well, we think we are. We think he is.
Gotta be
But-
normalized.
But in
somewhere else.
his head, and to a lot of people who think like him, they think that's correct. So imagine. So now imagine. The reason why I say it's tricky because imagine if we lived in a world where they had the power and they normalized doing this to young kids, and then we lived in that world, but there was a small majority that only slept with people who we think are of age. And we're now looked at the outcast.
So if it was backwards, basically.
That's what I'm saying. So also, who gets to determine when a woman is old enough or a man is old enough to be able to legally consent? Because in some places they think it's 12.
I was about to say, in some places it's like 12.
And that's what I'm saying. So I think, I don't know, it's a good conversation I just wanted to have.
I will say this about R. Kelly. First and foremost, this thing is fucking disgusting.
Okay.
Outright, period.
Mm-hmm.
But also, in saying, like, just hearing what, has been said about the man, like, I never really liked the nigga in the beginning, period. Like, I didn't know who
All
he
I know
was.
is his music. I didn't really know him like that.
I think I knew, like,
Music
2
is great.
songs.
No, it's great. When it comes on, I'm sorry.
I turn it up.
I ain't say all that.
Whoa.
Hey, burn this man.
Bro, no. Come on, bro. Come on.
Okay,
He's
okay,
dark.
hold on. So, okay, let's do that. Can you separate the art from the artist?
No.
We did with
No.
Frank Ocean. We did with Frank
Why?
Ocean.
How?
What do you mean?
How? When?
When he came out. And he
What do
came
you
out of that.
mean?
He came out of the heavily judgmental period.
First of all,
Wait,
towards
no.
gay people.
I'm saying
First-
hold on. I'm saying somebody that's like doing something wrong.
Okay, but then
Oh,
at that time,
I was about to say-
what was it, like 2011, 2012 when he came
It
out?
was-
He came out.
What do
He
you
came
mean?
out
He
right
was-
before his album came out. So that was
Channel
2012.
Orange?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came out right before
And
it came
bro,
out
if
because
you
a lot of
was-
people were criticizing him like, why would you come out like it almost like a publicity stunt?
If you would have saw how Twitter was and how people, bro, being gay was not it back then, bro.
This is true.
But to
It
be
was-
honest, when he came out, I was like, that's fine with me, bro. You still my number one
low
artist.
key, and low key wasn't it until the
I didn't
government
care.
until the government changed the Supreme Court made it. I mean, not legal marriage was a thing. It was at 626.
Bro,
I think I was just a little bit more
Till
closed off. 'Cause
2016.
in my
See,
neighborhood, I saw dykes and I'm sorry, I don't know if that's what y'all.
I mean,
call them.
dykes are a thing. I'm just saying, like,
Studs.
well,
I'm talking about
they be
like,
thick as
of
fuck in them
every
cargos,
different,
though.
type.
well, I would say, okay, so like for example, you're saying you can still listen to R. Kelly with even knowing all the bullshit he's done before, right?
Yeah, because he doesn't own that music no more.
No, regardless.
I mean,
of
he
that,
didn't own it to begin with,
Right,
according to
okay.
him.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
regardless of who owns it, will you still be able to listen to it?
Nope.
Certain songs, because there's some songs where he's sitting there and they're talking, and you're just like, wait, and you just.
But okay, how do you feel that a lot of those songs were, reflections of what he was doing to little kids at the time?
Now that should fuck your head up.
Yeah, it is, and I don't listen to those songs like Ignition.
You and I alone.
That's
written
Michael
by R.
Jackson.
Kelly.
Oh,
He wrote that song.
Yup.
oh,
About-
I mean,
about a young
partially.
Well, he brought the idea to Michael Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so like, I'll be honest.
That just wrecked
I'll be
my
honest.
head.
I'll be honest. This all sounds good. Like about like, oh yeah, if they this I can cancel them. If Michael Jackson really touched some kids, I'm sorry. Do you remember the time? I will.
Why would you put that idea out there? Like,
If he really touched some kids, I'm sorry.
it's been proven that he hasn't though.
But I'm saying theoretically, if he did, I'm still listening to. I'm
okay.
still gonna bump the fuck out of Michael Jackson. What the hell? Cause this is Thriller.
That's tough. Yeah, that's one hell of a thriller.
If Drake came out, if some shit came out about Drake, I'm sorry, buds. Trap Money Benny. This shit got me.
Hey,
Kiki.
Kiki was really a little
Do you
girl
love
with
me?
them little plastic things
Hey,
in her
chill,
braids,
bro.
and he was
the
talking
knocker
about
balls.
Are you riding? So you know.
No,
That
bro.
childish ass song,
I'm
he
not
did it
gonna
for a
ride
reason,
nowhere
bro.
with you.
Hey,
Not
I'm
going
sorry,
anywhere.
bro. There's just certain people that like.
How could you? But okay, my question to you is like, how would you feel? Like, how would you just imagine
Bro, if
some
Osama
wild
bin
shit
Laden
coming
came out with a
Like,
song, bro, and they had
Travis Scott. I hear you listen to Travis Scott so much. Let's just say Travis Scott just comes out with some. I'm talking about the most outlandish, unagreeable with shit that you didn't ever seen happen in the news. You still gonna listen to
Travis
every album.
Scott. Travis Scott's not my top two. Drake and Michael Jackson.
Okay, take that same scenario, put Drake in it. Let's just say I'm talking about the most disastrous.
Give me an example of something he would do.
I don't know. Just think of the worst
I don't
thing
know.
ever.
I don't know.
touched his own daughter.
Let's say that comes out. He raped his the mother of his child.
I mean, Tom Brady be kissing on his kid, and I still be fucking with him.
Whoa.
He be kissing his son. Okay.
Somebody get this man a book.
Hey, I'm gonna be real, bro. If Osama bin Laden came out with a fire ass beat,
Whoa.
bro, if he came out
What
with
if
a
it was
fire
named
ass,
9/11?
Okay, technically,
Hey, it's
yo,
I'm listening
hear me
to
out,
that,
hear me out. Okay, I thought that the government was wrong for killing Osama bin Laden.
Why?
shit, we on another spectrum.
Oh shit, that's a hot take.
Oh,
Yeah, the only reason I think that, bro, is because 9/11 was a setup. We all know this.
the government is
We
listening
don't-
to
we-
this
we
right
don't-
now.
I don't give a.
We
Boss,
don't
you
all
might
know-
want to take a look at this.
I'm not gonna lie. We don't all know this. You wanna know why? You know, we live in such a cynical world right now. People would rather believe that. You guys know about the Jerry Epstein scandal? You know about the Jerry Epstein scandal? Basically, Jerry Epstein was this person who, from what we know,
He has
was set up like these like high ranking people to like sleep with like underage girls and like a island.
Basically, a sex
Yes,
trafficking
exactly.
ring. It was like
they killed
He
himself.
he killed himself. So people.
didn't.
So no, that's what I'm saying. So
apparently,
so-
a suicide attempt inside of his
So
jail
that's
cell.
what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm saying people quickly can believe 9/11 was so. Okay, here we go. My mom. People can quickly believe Jerry Epstein did not kill himself. People can quickly believe that 9/11 was a setup. But when we say Jay-Z's trying to help black people through the NFL, oh my God, that could never happen.
Fam, okay. Today on Twitter, I think I had like, this was the first time I've like ever just argued with anybody on Twitter, like ever. It was actually like, you know how you put like the paragraphs, like you do paragraphs. I'm talking about like actual words, commas, periods. Mm-hmm. She argued me up, and it was a female, no offense, but she argued me up and down that what Jay-Z just did was going to be the biggest disaster that ever happened to the NFL, and that Jay-Z is really an Uncle Tom, and he's just like all these other niggas out here that's just trying to get in with the white man. How? We talking about the dude who just got Meek Mill free. We talking about the guy who has just signed a multi-billion-dollar deal with the NFL. Like,
that's why I'm saying we live in such a cynical world that we would legit believe that 9/11 was set up. Jerry Epstein did not. Somehow, some way, Jerry Epstein killed himself. Did not kill himself. But Jay-Z is not trying to like.
I got one phrase and one phrase only, and I've been saying this since fucking 2005.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Where's my dad?
No. Funny thing is, I did ask that question one time. I was like, "Mama, where's Daddy at?"
She had no answer for you.
Walmart.
Still,
that was the only question. I mean, that was the only
Walmart.
answer.
Nobody believes me.
No,
I'm sorry. What were we gonna say?
Especially after 9, it gets really bad.
You took the reins from Jelani because he continuously will make dad jokes or laugh at them. But
no, but I just be stopping you when you're about to start though.
But no, jet fuel cannot melt steel beams.
Yeah.
You say what?
Jet fuel cannot melt steel beams.
So they're saying the Twin Towers is made of steel beams. So there's no way that jet fuel burned down 9/11
bombs.
Bruh.
So they're saying that people.
How does a plane hitting the building and how
literally knock it off?
It would have just timber, that would have happened. It didn't happen. It imploded from the inside. Come on, bro. I didn't even have to watch YouTube videos.
I was about to say, if you look at like the clouds and like the initial impact of it, it looked like it was supposed, like it looked like there was an explosion.
Look at demolition crews, bro.
I mean, outside of the plane, not the plane hitting the building and exploding. I don't want people to think I'm dumb, bro.
It sounds good.
It's too practical. What do you mean?
It sounds, but you don't. Anything can be. What's it called? Validated through any sort of research. It doesn't. It also doesn't need to be.
Bringing that back to R. Kelly, anything could be validated through research.
That's what I'm saying. So there's also research that says that it was done by Al Qaeda. So
if I was a lawyer, if I was R. Kelly's lawyer, I feel like I would get him off.
How?
Just based on the fact, like, one, if we gonna be the prosecutor, I mean the defense for R. Kelly, and I'm not saying that I am. Fuck that guy. All you gotta do, he can.
If you didn't find his nut on any rags, he is innocent.
I was about to say he has to be able to read the doors, like the.
Did you see that? Like people be sending them letters into jail. I'm like, he doesn't know what you're saying, bud. Like,
bro. Okay, who would you choose to read in class? Him or Floyd?
Floyd.
You serious?
What?
Floyd at least will finish it. I don't even think R. Kelly would get past the first sentence.
R. Kelly made stories out of his music.
I was about to say that.
I think he can write. I don't think he can read.
How can you write without being able to read, though?
Because he's illiterate. That's how.
Nigga, he's just. I guess
he
he's
can write
writing
two.
hieroglyphics.
He can write the word 2, like the number 2.
Or maybe he could just say it.
Or it could be 2 lines.
Maybe he got the transcribed.
Like,
see what I'm saying?
Roman numerals.
Maybe he got transcribed. He would say in like an audio recorder.
Wow.
So like imagine that's probably how he makes all his music.
And
now.
y'all really y'all would actually boost this man to the status of this now, legendary, I guess.
Regardless of what he did, he's a legend. Regardless of what he did in R&B, he's a legend.
I'm gonna just take a deeper breath.
No. But do you understand what I'm saying? Regardless of what he did, he's a legend in R&B.
Because outside the studio, he's a totally different person. But
yeah, inside the studio.
Oh wait, no, because he was bringing them girls inside the studio.
I was about to say he was doing that too.
Inside the booth.
Okay, inside
there not a video?
Well, he probably was doing stuff inside the booth also. Okay, all he did, anything he did with just his pen on a paper and him specifically speaking into a mic. He's legendary.
Somebody's spoken to the mic.
Pause. Because I'm speaking to a mic right now. Like, I feel comfortable now.
Hey, how you think that little girl felt when he was singing to her?
I'm sorry.
And then on top of that, I just also want to bring up the fact that did y'all see the cover of Aaliyah's "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number"?
And then like he's just in the background.
Yo, that is the creepiest shit ever, and he is on all of the cover
Bro, and
art.
the fact that he was bald on purpose.
He was bald in
he
the
chose
back.
to be bald. That made it worse.
He was posted in the cut like a pimp.
I mean, he was a pimp.
See, and the fact that you would still want to listen to him.
I didn't say it though.
Oh, okay.
He does.
Okay.
He puts it up. Bro, that's a meme.
Yo, you
Meme
need
alert.
help.
Meme
you
alert.
need help. You need help. You need help.
Did you guys get why I brought up the whole conversation of like, is morality kind of like
So okay,
because it makes things murky when like even just making laws is like, why is it that these certain people all of a sudden they know what's right or wrong? Like, what makes their right and wrong right?
their position.
This conversation is gonna fly over so many people's heads.
It will. Well, because we're not advocating that something wrong is right. We're just saying, in the grand scheme of things, because it could be turned into like something smaller. Like when you're arguing with somebody and like it's an argument, but it's not like you have your own set ways and you're so right. You think you're so right instead of like thinking outside of your own box because you think that's right.
Sounds like somebody I know.
That sounds like a few girls I know.
Sounds like a couple of niggas I know.
I know.
Anyways,
I'm gonna look back too because I'm gonna just let it be known. I know too many that's like that.
so it's
damn.
I think
I'm guilty of being the same way sometimes. Sometimes, like very rarely.
having a podcast has helped me with that because I have to actually listen to people because I think number one thing that I've heard probably in my life is like listen to
respond. Listen to understand.
Listen to understand. Do not listen to respond.
Yo,
That's what I'm learning in my major now. Integrative studies with a focus in counseling, psychology, and sociology. But yes, like I've learned to be like an active listener. Just because my viewpoint is different from somebody else, I will listen to what you got to say. I'll be like, I understand that. Here's what I have to say. Let's come to a point. Let's meet in the middle.
you know they also teach you that in communications too.
Yes, I had to take that for like instead of taking like French and shit.
The only reason I remember this because I had to use it to like cheat.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
The
It
nigga
is what it
agenda.
is.
Hey,
It is
mind
what it
you.
is. Hey, in full effect over here, buddy.
Hey, fellas, we need more male counselors. I repeat, we need more male counselors.
Most definitely.
This guy's an activist. So speaking on judging, I think this kind of where we can end it. Judging is a very weird thing when I think I know social media has basically created these facades for everybody. No matter who you think you are, there's some sort of facade that you've created on your Twitter. Even if it's a little shit like there's something you would retweet, but you're like, nah, I wouldn't want people like, judge me that way. Stop laughing.
Because it's the shit that I send y'all, I don't retweet. I just send it to you.
You sent us a picture of a corpse and somebody fucking it. I will never forgive you for that. I will never forgive you for that.
You really finna
I'm
tell
not
them,
even gonna cap,
bro?
I actually I kind of want to see it.
I'll pull it up.
Just because it's like
Bro,
it sounds
because-
like it's pretty gruesome.
Bro, y'all know the saying, if I had to see it, y'all are going to see
No,
it.
but
with
but
me.
but you left right after you sent it.
I would have
so you knew it was
retweeted
wrong.
If nothing else, you should retweet
But
it. So
but
everybody else will
he
suffer.
sent it to our group chat.
It's still in there.
Oh yeah, you
You
devious.
can't delete it out there.
Where is it?
Oh, and she was white. Yeah, you could have kept that one to yourself.
And then he left right after he sent it, so he knew what he was doing. Was wrong.
He was on some.
Bro, this is high school, bro. That was a dark ages, bro. That's
Oh, you sent that in high school?
No, he
No, I
had
got-
that picture from high school.
it was on Twitter, actually, in high school. And I saved it and I sent it to we was on Kick. Me and my niggas was on Kick. They
Hey, them
you can
kick-
Yo,
them kick
you can
chats-
kick
you
niggas
go
out of
crazy.
them.
them kick chats used to be dangerous. I think in general, we live in a very judgmental time. I don't think judging started now. I think we live in a judgmental time because of like the facades that we've created on these social media platforms. That's actually why I'm not a big fan of Instagram because I feel like Instagram is just like a big dick sucking contest, for being honest. Like
I mean, it didn't
one of the
used
most
to be.
annoying things. It didn't. Well, it didn't used to be. One of the most annoying things, like people like post something on like Instagram story. They'll at somebody. that person that they added will put it on like their, like you ask them,
I hate that.
and then they will put it on their story, and then somebody will then that person
somebody supporting both of them.
No. The person that first added them will now put them responding to that post again. So it's
like a response to response.
Exactly, but it's not even a response. They just like posted that you responded to them.
That's so stupid.
Because they want you to feel like, oh yeah, people are talking to me. And it's like Instagram's all about likes. It's literally all about likes because all you do is post pictures.
I guess
all the memes are stolen from Twitter. There's literally nothing. At least like I don't really feel like, I mean, yeah, it's comedy and all that, but I just feel like Instagram's just this big like validation pool, and I feel like a lot of people just want validation from Instagram.
In the grand scheme, social media is like supposed to cater to our need to not be alone. Like humans naturally don't, like, that's not natural for a human to be by themselves. That's why people go crazy when they're in solitary confinement. You add social media into the mix, and you get everybody else in the world involved in your life, and now you feel like you're a part of something.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
At least thing with Twitter's at least a discussion, even though I'm
what?
Like no, like you can talk to people, not that civil conversation, but you can at least just talk to people.
I was about to say they go hard.
One thing that's pissing me off about Twitter now is like, why
I'm
is there
just now getting used to Twitter? By the way, like this is my second year on Twitter.
Why is there a thread about everything? It's like, oh my god, colorism. I'm like, you guys don't get tired?
Bro,
talking about colorism and this and that.
What is it? The so-called, how you pronounce? I don't know how to pronounce.
Scoop out.
Hey man, I'm gonna give you your credit.
Scoop out the mana.
Smooth.
Hey. Scoop out the mana.
Yo, you on it?
I'm just getting annoyed of like these like Twitter activists. Like, bro, it's not every day. Bro, like,
I would tell you,
but it is though.
It is.
But it gets annoying. Like you're not telling anybody anything different at this point. Like, you're really just taking up space on my TL.
Then it's them pick me ass niggas too that like say some shit about like
they want to say something.
No, okay, I was one of them niggas. That wow. No, it wasn't. I wasn't trying to be no pick me, bro. I was
got caught up.
It was about just being friends with a woman, bro. You can be friends with these women, bro.
Okay, I've commented on stuff like that just because I feel like people should hear that. Yeah. But then again, I see it later myself, the same topic, and be like, bro, why is this shit on my
So TL? That's what I'm saying. They talk about it, the same thing every day.
But now I'm being judgmental.
That's why I'm always being funny on my Twitter, because I don't want to be serious on this.
And everybody seems like not everybody. A lot of people just want to be upset. Like, did you see, remember the trailer for that? It was like a thing that was going to be on Netflix of like the superpower. Like this, like it was this kid, black kid, he has superpowers, and his mom was like supporting him. Mm-hmm. And like the actual pictures of like what it's actually going to look like came out, and the mother's light skin now, and the boy is not dark skinned anymore.
So
and
they felt some type of way.
People were like, "Oh my god, they took away a dark skin, blah blah," and we're like, first of all, the original was just a pilot shoot, just so it could be shopped around.
Just to see if you would like it.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with color. It feels like I'm tired of people just wanting to be like, get on social media and just be upset. You're literally only hurting yourself.
At this point, yeah, you're
literally only hurting yourself. Like, why are you getting? Literally, I get on Twitter to laugh. I've been on Twitter dying laughing.
Bro, that's all I do, bro.
Dying laughing.
All that extra shit, that serious shit.
Yeah.
All that serious
I don't never discuss it.
I think most of the time I get caught up in like looking at like dance videos and stuff like that. Like people.
Yeah.
I try to stay out of the politics and shit like that, which is what you referring to right now.
The best part about Twitter is like when the album drops. Like,
one
of the best nights on Twitter was when Drake dropped Scorpion.
You think so? Not when Kendrick like dropped that diss to everybody. That shit was
Control.
First of all, I wasn't on Twitter then, so
all the memes.
It was it was, but Drake's was bigger. I think because like everybody listens to Drake type shit. Yeah. And Control was a big deal.
I will give you that.
Control, I do remember that. That was great. Everybody was literally nothing on your TL was not Drake. Nothing on your TL was not Drake that day, and it just felt like this kind of like community kind of feel. I remember like. What are some of your favorite days on Twitter? Because I know you're kind of new. Well, another crazy day was like Terrio. Remember Fat Terrio? There was a picture of him on stage, and like all it was that night was like people just like making lyrics of like him like of like food bars. It was so hilarious. And like it was so. I remember like like little moments like that is like what Twitter like is and like what it can be.
You know that couple that looked like they were like a slave couple,
slaves?
bro. That shit.
Yes. Or Nigger Nation.
Bro,
no, Nigger Navy.
Yeah, Nigger Navy.
Or Nigger Navy.
Whoa.
Top 10
Nigger-
Twitter nights, bro.
Nigger Navy had me crying, bro.
Or like when remember BET back
Twitter
in the
sound
day,
like
bro?
it used to go hard, man.
It did.
A lot of people say it's
It
different.
still does. I think actually, like, I think memes have only gotten better. I just think it was a lot less
Conversation
serious.
has become too
Bro.
hate.
It was a lot less serious back then,
Bro, like every time the BET Awards would come on,
bro.
we made like everybody on Twitter made the BET Awards watchable
Bro.
because they were commenting.
We
on
marketed
everything
it.
While
that
they were talking, while they were on stage.
While they were on stage, like, bro, that time when Miguel jumped and tried to leap.
That wasn't BT Awards, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, that too. Like
That was
everybody
a
was.
concert.
I was watching them hoes and everybody was tweeting about that too. But like shit like that, you just constantly tweeting about it, bro. It's the funny shit that's coming out of it, bro.
Yeah, it's like the community moments on Twitter are worth the best.
And we don't have those no more.
Oh no, we do. Nah, we do.
Oh,
With
I was
the
about
next
to
time, the
say.
next time Drake
I
drops
feel
the
like
album,
I'm part of it.
The next time
I
Drake,
feel like I'm part of it now. Like the whole Twitter community.
no, but I'm saying like the day that everybody's like tweeting about one thing.
Oh,
So like the next time Drake drops the album is gonna happen. The next time, or like Bird Box. Bird Box was probably the last one that we
or
had.
that Capriccio shit. The
Capriccio.
the drinks, the little wine.
Not as much.
It wasn't subtle, but it was like
It was a big
did
thing,
make them
but
money,
you
though.
understand what I meant by like everybody was talking about Bird
the
Box. Those
memes.
two days.
Bro, the
Everybody was talking about Bird Box. What else?
No, the
Avengers.
Idris Elba shit. That shit is funny.
Well, that's a meme. I'm talking about like a moment that's just like everybody's talking about a moment.
I mean, that was it was a video.
I mean, it's a meme. It's like a meme. Like I remember when like last year, every day was a new SpongeBob meme.
Yeah,
Every day was new SpongeBob meme.
My favorite one.
I think the next time Drake drops an album, that's going to be a humongous day on Twitter. Like the day Drake dropped back to back. Oh my god.
I remember that.
Oh my god.
What was I at?
That was
When
great.
did he drop that?
2015.
Was this 2015? When
2015. It was
you were
May.
in college or were
No,
you
I
in
was
high school?
I was
This is
going into my
2015
senior year.
summer
I
Drake.
was in my
right?
dorm.
This was summer Drake.
I was in my dorm room, I think, and I was just looking at that and like, it was like, was it that and Charged Up? Did they come out? The
Yeah.
No, Charged Up came up like 4 days before.
4 days.
Charged.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say.
remember
I heard
waking
it charged up first. I didn't
Yeah.
even know about.
I remember waking
Back to
up
Back yet.
the morning of back to back, and my brother Dio, he texted me. I was like, Drake just dropped a second disc. It's like,
What?
and I was listening. I'm like, this is very.
That's an urgent.
Is this Drake? Because I'm be honest with you. Oh no, the day Meek dissed him at first.
Yeah.
That day was it was like, wait, first of all, what's going on?
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on here?
I mean, but it quickly died down until Drake said something, right?
No, it was no.
Everybody turned.
Ghostwriting rumors was a very big deal. It was a very, very big deal. I remember when Charged Up came out, I was like, okay, that's cute. But back to back was that was the day Meek was done. No, the day Meek was done was when he dropped that terrible diss song.
The second response.
The first one.
He was
Okay.
like,
Nobody
I
listened to the second one.
I don't want to hear about this ever again.
Not even when she told him that they's better as friends, and then they broke up. I was like,
They broke up, and then Meek and Drake started being friends.
and then
That didn't age well.
and then he got a Grammy nomination off of it.
That
That's a
shut
tick.
Meek the fuck up, bro. Because everybody was
And then
on
Meek went
Drake's
to
side.
jail.
Oh, that didn't.
Whoa.
It was bad. It was like he was having L's after
Yeah.
because that album was actually good. The one with Meek and the one Meek that just dropped, song with Drake was finna be a huge song.
Oh, you
Rico,
talking about? Yeah.
Rico was
Okay,
finna be
yeah.
a huge hit,
Money.
And then he
dreams
fucked it
goodbye,
up.
Money dreams goodbye.
and then he fucked it up, talking too much, being off.
I
his
mean,
Andy.
shit. He kind of came back a little hard though.
He sold
Not the responses. I'm talking about like his records after that.
he sold 200 something first week off that album. So imagine what his projection would have been like now. Exactly. The next time Kendrick probably drops will be another unifying day on Twitter.
Oh yeah, most of that I can vouch for that one. I will be in the forefront of that one as a Kendrick stan. I will be in the forefront.
Because Damn wasn't that much of a cultural moment as like a Drake album. I think Drake is like easily the most unifying thing for Black Twitter.
No matter what he does, everybody's still
Like that care package. Everybody, that's all we're talking
Nigga,
about.
if y'all would have saw my snap when the whole came out, I was crying in my room.
I want you to understand.
Why?
I want you to understand. Drake outsold Chance the Rapper. He outsold Chance the Rapper with old songs.
First of all, relax. He's definitely good.
I love my wife.
Actually, you know what? Let's have this conversation real quick. Do y'all think Chance has taken himself out of the conversation of, because when we think of the upper echelon, we think of 3 names: Cole, Kendrick, Drake.
I don't think of Cole.
Why?
When we think of the upper echelon, we think of Cole.
It's always one person. It's always one. It's always one in the room.
Cole sold 400 something first week with no singles and no features. I don't want to hear nothing you have to say.
I'm not saying I listen to Cole, but
Quadruple platinum.
He's top 3.
Quadruple platinum. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, overall, like including everything, stardom, art, everything, he's top 3. If you're selling almost 500 first week without no features and no single,
that's a tip. That's not a tip. That's like
that's I don't know what else to say to that. Drake is doing $1 million with two fire singles going in. So 400, I can't even imagine what he would have if he had like another song with the melody on it. You know, that's a.
He needs to start singing again.
So no, he doesn't.
Leave that for 2014 for me, bro.
This has ruined Chance's legacy, because we were talking about it in our group chat, and I won't say it got heated, but it was actually a pre-fire conversation. Bro. I think it ruined his legacy because people had. I'm not a big Chance fan. I can admit that. But a lot of people have been touting him from Acid Rap 10 Day, and a lot of Chance stans weren't big fans of.
First, was it Big Day?
3. What's 3? Chance 3?
No, Chance 3. But to be honest, you could tell like that wasn't him.
Coloring Book.
Wasn't. Some of them songs wasn't him. Like he just did them hoes.
And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people were already like hesitant of like, it was okay.
Okay, I can say from like personal experience, like I've been listening to Chance since 10 Day and since like a little bit before that, like hearing freestyles and stuff like that. So like Chance's background as far as him being a rapper, he's top notch. Yeah. Now, when he got the change from Acid Rap to Coloring Book, I can honestly say that's 100% him. Because if you listen to Acid Rap, there's so many different signs of like what Coloring Book was like, what it is now. Mm-hmm. Like listening to the different sounds and stuff like that, like it's pretty spot on to what he was headed toward anyway. Now, Big Day, the move for from Coloring Book.
We'll get to Big Day.
Okay,
I was just saying like there were a lot of Chance stands that were like on the fence. Like not on the fence, but they weren't big fans of Coloring Book. So I still think he had a lot to prove. Because even with Coloring Book having immense commercial success, granted he had like every big name on that album. Okay, but, that's neither here nor there.
I agree with you. There's a couple songs, yeah. But come on, mixtape,
that's Thug.
Come on, man. Then he was doing mixtape. Do you think that he was just really wanting to do?
You don't like that song? First of all, you don't like that song? Something's wrong with y'all. I think it's just y'all. It might be some of y'all.
I was listening to Chance, bro. High school all through, bro. I was listening to Chance, and it didn't feel like it was just genuine Chance the Rapper. It just felt like some industry shit.
Nah.
Do you say that because are you saying that objectively, or are you just saying that because you got bigger?
I was just about to say
full fucking circle.
I was about to like kick the dough in with that one.
I'm not saying because he got bigger.
Because a lot of people turn out artists once they get bigger. They just start.
I am a perpetrator of it.
He's still the same person, because remember that little interview he did when he was doing that song with Kanye, and Kanye took a big chunk of that song
with Zane
Lowe, but that's because he smokes cancer sticks. He smokes fags. I'm sorry. That's what you get when you smoke cigarettes.
So Kanye took him off the song because he smokes fags.
You don't care about your health. I'm sorry. Continue.
That got me. That one got me.
Really threw me for a loop. But
he said he smoked cigarettes. Whoa.
Around his kid.
But just like we were just saying about R. Kelly, can we not separate the person in the booth from him being outside the booth?
That's not my fault. That's Kanye's fault. Kanye took his shit out.
Kanye's Kanye at the end of the day.
That's true.
Kanye is not Kanye, and I don't care what nobody say.
Slight side note, I tweeted this. I listened to My Dark Twisted Fantasy truly for the first time.
All the way through?
Bro,
That whole it's still
immaculate,
my favorite
right?
Kanye
It's immaculate,
album.
right?
Dark
Right?
Fantasy,
Yeah,
the song
I know.
itself.
Can we get much higher? So high. Oh. And then the
It's giving me goosebumps. It's giving me goosebumps. I don't know if I can see this, but I'm having goosebumps, bro. That is my favorite album, bro.
Hey,
I know.
And
the keys get
I
you
remember
every
listening
time.
to Hell of a Life, and I'm like, this is rock hip hop.
Fell in love with a porn star.
Like,
Cameron
he
Owens,
made
you're a born
rock hip-hop.
star, bro.
So appalled. Every verse, minus
What's crazy is that he actually did. Just saying.
I did. I said that the other day. He did
Full circle.
Full circle. He did.
Full
marry
circle.
Marry a porn star.
Technically,
And then have a
speaking,
big ass house with her. But
Big ass crib.
She was on
Y'all
film, so technically,
have a mansion. This some bright.
like so appalled. So appalled was he just nothing but like fire verses from Jay-Z, Kanye, Push, Raekwon.
I don't like Push. I'm not a fan of Push. I'm sorry.
We're gonna ignore that.
I don't.
Hey, I listened to Push's.
I heard his
albums.
freestyle.
Wait, all of
Like
the lights,
interview freestyle?
all the lights sounded so much better on the album.
Yes. Then like
The interlude?
Because you have
Yes,
everything
going
else.
into it?
You have everything else to like.
Power hit kind of different.
You ain't got
That
Easy and
Monster,
Stupid.
bro. I would never go over that Nicki Minaj verse on Monster. It's just impossible.
That's
was
the
about
last
to say
verse that I
Stop
actually
it.
liked from her.
Stop it. That was before Roman Reloaded and Moment and Pink Friday. Pink Friday's a fire album.
though.
It was still a fire album, but that was my
was
last
about
verse.
to
That
say,
was she
yeah,
had me
for-
jump up from my chair. And I
That was the
like,
first time I ever heard her rap. Like,
That shit was amazing.
outside of the itty bitty.
She had like 32 bars on that. That's crazy.
Fam. And was
Hey,
was
gorgeous.
floating on it.
Gorgeous.
Ain't no question.
And what's crazy is like I've never listened to Full Runaway. That's all 9 minutes. I'm like 9 minutes, but
You
them
just
last
gotta
3
let it
minutes,
build.
bro.
You gotta let it build.
Bro, him humming in that hole.
Them last 3
Yo, that's
minutes,
that
bro.
Cuddy. That's that Cuddy feel you
The
get.
who is surviving America, bro?
That's that Cuddy vibe you get.
Bro, leave me alone.
He's ignoring his mom, guys.
No, that was Chenna. He wants to play soccer.
Don't do that.
The bubbling, bro. That whole spiel, bro. Like,
Going back to Chance a little bit. Going into Big Day, I mean, Groceries was people weren't really fans of that. It was literally a song till they just hit the wall too. But I'm not. The hook is kind of nice though. You used to carry on the grocery stand. It's kind of live.
One trip.
No, Hercules.
But I mean, he just knew that he just knew that the generation that's like hitting the
We'll
wall
fuck with it, and it was easy. It was an easy beat. Get Tissa to just say some stuff.
You're a grown ass man.
So going into Big Day,
You disappointed. I could just hear
I
it in
want
your
you to
voice. I
understand,
can
like,
feel it.
Big Day was actually like supposed to be a very big deal.
Yeah.
Like
Real.
it was like, okay, 2019. I remember going Fallon. It was like, people were calling album, the OW. It was a big deal. I was low-key getting hesitant when it didn't drop at 11. I was like, that means he's doing last minute changes,
Which is true.
which is bad. And that's actually one thing I hate about I would say hate about music nowadays is like, because we don't have traditional where we just like, when you're releasing music, you have to have like a release date because it needs to be in stores and all that. It needs to be shipped and all that. The fact that you can just like upload it on like Spotify, Apple Music, you can do all your changes till the last second. That's why I went Astroworld. Literally, they were working on Astroworld till like 6 p.m. that day. I think they said Drake didn't turn in his vocals for Sycamore till 3 p.m. and it dropped at 11.
And that hoe was still a banger.
Oh no, yeah.
That hoe was-
I'll never
entire
forget
album
when I
was a
heard
banger.
that. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, it's Aubrey. Oh
He had to prepare himself.
So,
Video of that man in the army, he was
yeah.
he got up.
Or like, remember Academics where he was like, yeah, this is song Sicko Mode. And he had that, yeah, he was like, Drake. So going into Big Day, it was a big deal because it was like Chance was like, it'd been 3 years since Coloring Book. It was like, all right, well, Chance is like the next guy up.
Supposedly, I didn't believe like the hype. Like
Really?
I'm still a Chance fan, but when Coloring Book like came out again, I wasn't as big of a fan as I was of Acid Rap, and I'm very iffy on Big Day just because, like you said, this dude's a grown ass man, and at this point, the shit that you were rapping about.
I was hearing that Big Day wasn't that great, and I was like, oh well.
It's a couple of songs.
That's what I was
really
So
too.
what did I do when we were on our way to ASL Fund? What did we do?
We listened to it all the way through.
It was terrible.
From beginning to end.
It's bad. It's really bad. No. How many times I have to stop? I was like, I literally looked at y'all. I was like, okay, is he being dead ass right now, or is this like a fake album?
Too many times.
We had we had 4 of the biggest critics in our friend group: Armani, Jelani, Elijah, this guy. And I was just sitting there,
No. Armani and Jelani were quiet because they didn't.
Oh, they hadn't listened to it yet.
No, they had.
Armani
but
didn't.
No, they had. They just didn't want to. It just sucked because their hero did this to them.
He fell through. That's like
I take it they're like super fans of him.
That's like when Doomsday came and beat the
Super
fuck out of
fans?
Superman.
All 3 of them, especially Jelani and Armani, big Chance fans.
Mm-hmm.
So like they were. I know they were getting kind of upset at Elisha because like Elisha was just like shitting on it the whole time, and he was. And I'm saying that it ruined his legacy because we were just finna crown you as officially top 4.
Top 4?
Yes.
Bro,
Coloring book
came
in
out
the
with-
catalog.
What was it, 65th and Ingleside or something? And I might need security.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, you're on a path to. How do you come from that to?
I'm in my bag
I was
like
so
the fries at the
confused.
bottom.
I was so confused, bro. Hold up.
Where's the bag?
Um,
Best line ever, I swear. I'm in my. Oh damn! You actually got fries in this song.
nah, it's just crumbs. I think he ruined his legacy because we were just finna crown him top 4. So for the general audience was finna crown him top 4.
For truth.
And a lot of people were arguing, oh, he has bigger things on his plate. He's like a mayor of Chicago. And I'm saying, there's no way you're creative and you would ruin your legacy like that. Especially on your debut album. Let's look at everybody's debut album. I think it's Good Kid, Mad City is technically Kendrick's debut album.
Yeah. It's the only one that hasn't went platinum yet, too.
Classic.
Oh.
And there's no way Good Kid, Mad City is definitely platinum. There's no way it's not platinum.
Oh, no, Section 8.
But that's a mixtape.
Section 8.
Is that a mixtape or an album?
It's a mixtape.
I mean,
It's a mixtape.
It is, but
But
it
it has
still
an album.
it
can still be.
It
an
could
album.
still go platinum.
But I'm saying like traditionally, his debut album was Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh yeah,
Classic.
double platinum, by the way.
Classic.
Just want y'all to know. Oh yeah, easily, all the way through.
Cole's first is Sideline Story, or is it Born Sinner? I'm pretty sure it's Sideline Story.
It was Sideline Story.
Wait, his first
album, debut album.
Okay, because his mixtapes were still hidden too.
Exactly, but I'm saying
Friday Night Lights.
So I'm looking at like his count.
Okay.
His I'm looking at his peers catalog when it comes to at least debut albums. Drake's debut album is Take Care, which is my best album of the decade.
That was his debut.
Yeah, because people, I think so far gone, but I think Take Care is like his official coming out.
Like it was his first of first.
Official, like that's his album.
I think people were just prepared for Chance to deliver, and he didn't deliver as
and
much.
When people are giving your album a 0,
they giving whoa.
Yeah, Neo Job gave a strong 0 to light 1.
Strong 0.
That's very bad. So now when we're thinking about top 5, I think now I'm kind of scared of like the new landscape of rap because every few years we get that new person. So like when we started in the 80s, in the late 80s we had NWA birth, an Eazy birth, an Ice Cube. Going into the 90s we had
Dre.
I mean artists per se.
Oh yeah.
Going into the early 90s, Snoop Dogg was already coming out, Tupac was already coming out. Biggie came out kind of mid. Biggie's the GOAT, by the way.
Easy.
Mid.
Yes.
Easy.
Mid 90s, and then the end of the 90s is really run by Bad Boy.
I just want to also
Mace,
throw in
DMX.
I'm glad y'all both agree with me on the Biggie comment.
Yes.
I don't get that often.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And in the 90s is Mace, Biggie, Mace, DMX. Those like the biggest names.
Yeah.
Late 90s.
DMX is mine.
99, arguably one of the best hip hop album comes out. The Slim Shady LP. Eminem starts taking over from 1999 to and then early 2000s we had 50 Cent. We had The Game. We had that whole G.
Like we had rappers.
And then Kanye started. Oh, sorry. I forget about Jay-Z.
I was about to say,
I'm sorry,
throw
Hov.
in Jay.
Sorry, Hov. Sorry, Nas. Sorry, I forgot to mention y'all.
Wow.
I'm sorry. And then we had then Kanye started coming up, and then Lil Wayne was is like, late 2000s. Kanye's late 2000s. 50 is late 2000s. Drake comes out 2009.
Yeah.
Drake officially takes over 2011, 2012.
So like the 2010s, basically.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, and then we get like a Kendrick, we get a Cole, we get a almost what was Chance the Rapper. So going forward, Drake is 33, Kendrick is old, Cole is older than both of them.
I was gonna say,
who is the next person?
Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and put y'all on right quick. JID, I don't want anybody to sleep on this guy.
That was brought up, and we don't think
I
so.
listened to him, and he sounds like another Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm talking about. I'm not saying skill wise. Who is going to take over hip hop?
Yeah, who was
commercially and is still great?
Travis. I have Travis.
Travis.
Everybody fucks with Travis. Everybody fucks with Playboy Cardi. Everybody.
Playboy. It's not gonna be. Don't say Playboy Cardi. Playboy. I'm talking about on the level of a Drake, on the level of that sort of stardom.
On that sort of Gunna. I say Gunna.
No. You really think Gunna?
It could be.
He could be in
that group.
Not over
Every time I'm
Thug.
at a tailgate. Every time I'm at a tailgate, white people, bro,
they will bump the fuck out of Gunna.
Like, I mean,
they will bump Gunna.
But that's just white. I'm talking about all of us. I'm talking about you understand? 50, Jay-Z. These are people that are just like undoubtable goats.
Okay, so who do we have right now? Just like name some of like the hot young rappers.
Names that we're throwing out is Cordae. I think he's not there yet.
He's still got a ways to go.
He needs to be more commercial yet.
He's still on his J. Cole vibe.
Chance was the person that I thought was going to take over. I
didn't see that happening either.
Who else? She can be the next Nicki, but my issue with Megan is she needs to break out of these same songs that we've heard. I've heard you shake because like her album got nauseating towards the end because I'm like, okay, like you're literally talking about the same things over here, shaking your ass, taking your nigga, riding dick. Like,
but that's the same thing the dudes do.
Which dudes? Not the goats. Not Nicki. Nicki talked about a lot of different things. Nicki got personal and all that.
About a lot of different things.
Drake talked about a lot of things. Kendrick talked about a lot of things. Cole talked about a lot of different things. Chance talked about a lot.
You're talking about like the upper echelon.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about who is going to be the next upper echelon, not who is the next upcoming like cool good person. Who is the next upper echelon?
Okay, so who do you have picked though?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who can be the next person.
I'm really sitting here trying to like think and consider like names of people that like we listen, like all of us.
I don't know.
Listen to. I'm talking about every human of every color.
I don't know.
Height, shape.
I don't know.
To be honest, bro, I mean, he's not gonna like it, but when you said Playboy Cardi, not our generation, but the generation after, like my little brother's generation, the way this is gonna go, that nigga finna be around for a minute.
Cardi is gonna be here, bro.
Cardi,
Gunna, Lil Baby, all those like the people that y'all call like mumble rappers that actually be rapping.
Uzi was almost there.
Uzi still has the chance. He still has the shot.
He lost a lot of momentum that he used to have.
His last album was what? It was
and then he just dropped like 3 singles that people play on a regular. We got TikToks going crazy with them.
The number 2, Love Is Race 2. That's his last project because Eternal Wake is supposed to come out. I don't listen to Uzi no more. After he said if you're going to hell, I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's not
bro, come on.
What do you mean, come on?
Everybody took that statement out of context.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna take it how I'm.
Hey, you know what I was still doing?
I was still banging Uzi.
But he has a song 444 plus 222. Like he's showing us like where he stands. He's
doing the same shit that Kanye does.
I mean,
which is fucking with your head,
bro.
Through his
doing
music.
That in Dark Fantasy.
I was just finna say that Kanye did the same thing. Kanye
makes gospel music now. Gospel music's changed.
Caught up.
No. If Lil Uzi came out today and said, "Hey, look, I take back what I said. I'm not gonna."
Why would he have to take it back though?
Because I'm not gonna listen to his music. He doesn't have to. He can do whatever he wants. But P's and Q's are not getting played by me. But once he reprints,
I'm gonna be on mine.
What if he did gospel? What if he did gospel?
Oh, definitely.
I feel like he would bang that too. Just because
you was right, I was wrong.
Come join our church home. Like, come on, bro.
I should just. It was so long, bro.
I want you to understand that People like Cardi, Uzi, Gunna, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty.
No, Lil Yachty's not. No,
Yes.
Not no more.
I don't care what. Bro,
not no more.
Damn, you put Yachty on a song, you going.
Bro, just listen
You
to his
going.
old shit to the shit now. Come on, bro.
You still think he has
And not only that, but listen to other people that are rapping. He's writing for people, so he got to be good.
Who's he writing for?
Others.
Who exactly? Look at the quality of people he's writing for.
But listen to the lyrics. The lyrics actually kind of.
He was just in the,
kind of bang.
He was just over at QC helping them. What do you mean?
He signed to QC. When he signed, that line where he was like, "I bet your little sister wanna look like me. I bet your little brother wanna fuck on me."
That's real life shit right there, bro. That's shit that we talk about every day. Yeah, I wanna fuck on you, girl. Yeah, my sister wanna be like you, girl. Yeah.
I bet your little sister wanna look like me. I bet your little brother wanna fuck on me. That shit is so long.
And what are girls doing now? Trying to get in that bag. Trying
to be city girls.
Literally robbing the cradle.
Trying to be city girls. Trying to be in their bag and his too. And that's why every time you see her, she got some new shoes.
How you finna invite me on a date and expect me to pay for it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I took the time. I was playing 2K.
I picked you up.
Like,
I used my gas.
First of all, I had to pause the game.
Exactly.
Start there.
I had to tell my niggas I'm getting off the game. Who was on 10 game win streak on Park? Who are you?
First of all, just want you to know
I paid
that
VC
statement
for
actually
this.
hurt a little bit because
I'm
I
dead.
felt that one. First of all, you come in the house on that bullshit, please.
Wait, hold on. Moving on. So I guess to just put a button on it. Do y'all think Chance can ever get back to where he was before?
Yes.
So you think a Fire album will bring it back to normal?
Nah, I think a hit of that other stuff, that booger sugar. Might get him
Oh,
right.
you think he should get back on the acid? I agree with you. Invisible
All right,
ink.
nah, I'm fucking with you,
Invisible
bro.
ink.
Hey, to be honest, bro,
You agree?
that ass.
I mean, because The Weeknd's finna drop this album in the winter, and he just broke up with his girl.
I was just about to
I'm
say
just
he
letting you
definitely
know.
just broke up.
Hey man, album of the year.
I'm gonna prepare my
The
room
last
for
shit
tears.
he put out, it wasn't great.
Stop
It was
it.
good. It was good.
My Dear Melancholy has 4 songs that are up there with some of his best.
It was I like Try Me. What's one?
Try Me's like one of the
I still
4.
haven't listened to it all the way through.
Privilege 4. It's 6 songs.
Privilege goes so fucking
Still.
hard. No, I'm
Privilege?
just saying.
I
it's
listen
not-
to
Call
stuff
Out
when
My
I want
Name. Dang, what's the other song?
I said they were
Was he
good.
was he broken up then too?
He sounds very hurt on that whole thing. I Was Never There. It's Try Me, and then fuck.
Oh yeah, on the new album, he's supposed to be kind of like throwing shots at Drake. So
Did he
Stop it, bro.
Did he
Yes.
leave OVO?
No. They're good now. Literally, they're good now. They've been good since 2017.
So, have you not heard like one of the more recent songs?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he was talking about how he couldn't like have a baby and then basically abandon him.
No, that was no. That was after the fact. Like that's been fixed. I remember Drake. Drake has a line on one of his newest songs where he's like, 200 weeks on the weekend, 200 weeks on the Billboard shouts to Weekend, and it's recent. I forget what song that is.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the song.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I'm
Actually, I think it's on
know
More
what
Live.
song
I
it
think
is.
it's on More Live.
It's the weekend.
I think it's
Oh,
on
lose
Live.
you.
Yeah, I lose you. Yeah,
But shit, Lose You came out.
2017.
Yeah.
So maybe it was after.
No, the song that I'm talking about came out like 2018.
But that also doesn't mean that's about him though. What's the use of coming at Drake anymore? I don't get like what are you gaining? Like what are you gaining?
Making a point
Cute, bro.
in this particular situation. Yeah, he's trying to make a point. Like
Drake got torn into smithereens by Pusha T, and had an album that went platinum first week, right after.
So there's no.
What what are you gaining? Who's like about Pusha T anymore? When people bring up top 10, people forget about Pusha T. So like, what are we gaining from doing this?
So, I mean, I like Pusha T, bro.
I don't mind. I love this last album.
Yes, I do. But nobody wants to hear about moving that coke, moving that
Every song.
Yeah.
It gets boring.
song, bro.
It gets boring.
Fish scale. Nobody want to.
Nah,
hear
but
that
he was saying
shit.
very creatively though.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. Yeah, he talked about how
He be like, I be bringing the white through the white door, finna walk in the White House. I'll be like, wait, hold on, sir.
dressed in all white.
Exactly.
Whoa.
I'll be like, whoa, sir.
White face.
He be talking about that white in a different way.
White face.
Damn. What else? Is there anything about music I would like to bring up real quick?
In regards to morality, it's all subjective.
Bro, okay. Frank Ocean, bro, where are you at?
Yeah, fam.
Where are you
You haven't
at,
learned, learned your lesson?
Him.
You haven't learned your lesson? He's not gonna drop on your timetable.
Bro, the fact that like you just made like you just took the air out of my.
I'm still
my
listening
wings
to Frank
again.
Ocean back from the Lonnie Bro tape
Yeah,
to now.
yeah.
And the Lonnie Bro tape just brings back nothing but nostalgia. That got me through high school.
And then it makes you want to listen to Nostalgia Ultra.
Nostalgia Ultra. Then Channel Orange.
Yeah,
then
you just
Blind
go back through the
Light.
catalog.
Okay, hold on. Let's have a conversation real quick. Okay, so you brought it up. Which is better, blonde or Channel Orange? And I'm gonna ask another question.
I'm strong on it. I'm gonna just say Channel Orange. Then throw in Golden Girls because Golden Girls is supposed to be on.
No, that doesn't count
Why not?
because it's not on there.
I was about
Technically,
It was
Say
supposed to
why.
be on there.
Is it on any
It's an
version of
extra,
the album?
Yes,
On what? On
The
which
deluxe?
version?
yes.
On the deluxe
version.
edition?
Yeah.
And I say that because then that put that. Mind you, I'm not knocking off Blind. Like they're right here. They're like, y'all see that, right?
We talking about like this close.
But it's like, bro,
I
come on.
may be younger, but I looked after you.
But come on, bro. Monks, the vibe that Monks gave you,
Bro, the
come
vibes
on.
that Self Control gives you.
Ha.
Okay,
And that's
Siegfried
like,
is
okay,
a Siegfried is a great song, but come
Godspeed?
on, Channel Orange, Siegfried,
Future Free?
Channel Orange. I mean, pyramids,
Nights?
Siegfried.
Pyramids.
Hey, I can't,
Okay,
bro. I can't.
The thing
I'm
about
gonna say
Pyramids is
Blonde.
like the first time I didn't like. I just listened to the song like when it came out 2012. I was like 14, 13.
I'm sitting over here still trying to make the decision.
And first time I listened to it, I'm like, oh yeah, Pyramids, Cleopatra, and then like Pyramids, oh yeah. But then when I
you
broke it
heard
down, I was like, he's comparing a queen to like a stripper.
To this woman that he met at a strip
Working
club.
at the Pyramids tonight.
The B switch.
No, but that night is just.
But listen to
Every
the
night
beat on
fucks every
Pyramids.
day,
You gotta listen to that hoe, bro.
Nah, that nice. That remember that
Nice is
You know
different.
that video where like the dude was driving and it was like the nice thing behind him and like the car like went put that control but like the B switch went. That's how I be feeling.
No, that dude, that little boy that was in. I don't know what he was riding. I think he was riding. He was like in a bin, and he was riding down the hill. Down of nowhere, it started flying. He was like,
Yeah. or like the other one where like the person she's like going over like the garage of the house.
bro, then,
Bro, no.
bro, that little
Blonde.
car would just.
I have to say Blonde. I've listened to Channel Orange enough to be like.
But are you listen to everything? You listen
Okay,
to
let-
you
let's-
listen to
I've
solo.
heard every.
let's-
I'm talking about the
let's-
reprise.
let's
and also,
pull up-
I would listen to the
let's
whole
pull up discography.
thing
Let's
all the
pull it
way. Fam, Channel Orange got me through some stuff, but Blonde, fam, that, we waited
Channel
for
Orange.
him.
Hold on,
and he
Channel
delivered.
Orange. Channel Orange. Start.
The PlayStation.
Thinking About You is literally one of the most like iconic songs
It
to come out
is.
this
On
decade.
the radio.
Fertilizer.
People still cover it.
Sierra Leone is so great.
It's amazing.
Come on now.
Sweet
That's
Life,
why it's hard.
Come on.
Not Just Money. Super Rich Kids is one of my favorites. Pilot.
Earl Sweatshirt delivers.
Come on, bro.
Crack Rock. Pyramids. Lost. White. Monks.
Come on.
Bad Religion. I'm gonna skip over my favorite. Forrest Gump and the best song, Pink Matter.
Come on, bro. Nothing but
If
banger
you-
after banger.
Just getting a 3 Stacks feature is already just. I mean, yeah.
I was
he has-
about to say
he has
three
he has a
Stacks.
3 Stacks feature on Blonde, but still.
I was about to say he definitely has him on there.
But
as
then
well.
are those songs on Blonde that you skip?
No.
I skipped the replies because I had a horrible experience with that hoe.
The yelling? Was it the yelling?
Which one is?
I'm a real-
That's how they want.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, that hoe. Okay, that hoe came on.
It fucked you up, right?
It came on while I was,
Oh.
yeah,
You
You
was
not-
in the yeah.
yeah. I was in.
Yeah, you was-
And the thing is, I didn't stop. I let it.
No,
play all the way
you
through.
did in it. Okay, so
That hoe go
theoretical.
hard still.
Theoretical. When you think of like the best R&B albums of this decade, I think of Take Care. I think of Trilogy. I think of
Yeah, the
Blonde
Trilogy.
and Channel Orange.
Of this decade or
Yes,
just
of this decade? 2010.
What is
Since
considered-
2010. Take Care of 2011. Trilogy.
I need to think of like
2012.
what other?
Who?
Yeah.
If you
But he
want
had more. He had more
Okay,
singing
okay,
though.
okay.
He had more
Put
singing
never,
though.
Nothing was the same on there.
Nah.
Come on, bro.
Whoa, yeah. Okay,
Put
I
that on
would.
there.
I would.
So you think Thing Was Same was more of an R&B album than Take Care?
Nothing was the same.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying if you're gonna do that, then put that up there too.
Okay.
Rap
So
R&B, I
let's
would
just
say,
do
yeah.
Trilogy versus Channel Orange.
Just because I'm an Ocean fan, like I'm going with Frank regardless.
I'm just letting you know the correct answer is Trilogy.
You're correct answer.
Yeah.
I can't make that decision.
Hey, for this one, morality's objective.
But if somebody was putting a gun to my head,
Based
and
on
was
what
like,
you say,
choose
right?
one, I have to go with Frank.
Really?
Easy.
To be honest, it was hard. It was hard, bro. 'Cause
It
I can't make a
is.
decision. But if somebody put a gun to my head and was like, "Bro, you got to choose one," but then again, like, fuck, bro, I would just say it just to not die, just to not die. Because Trilogy, bro, fuck, like,
I can skip songs.
Live
on
For It
that.
wasn't on there, right?
Live For It.
No,
No,
it
Live For It's
wasn't.
on Kissland. Unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, it's
This
on Kiss.
wasn't on
What's the
Live
one
For
that's
It.
Drake's on there? He's on one of the. Fuck, I gotta look at it because
I know what you're talking about,
I
though.
cannot dispute an album.
Taking
that has-
numbers off my keyboard. That
No,
one.
that's. Well, you
That's
following
different, that's
me?
different,
That's
that's different.
That's Take Care. That's
Okay, I'm
True
drunk.
Love.
Yeah.
On Take Care. I just can't take. I can't
Bro.
discredit any album that has a song named "The Party After Party," which is 7 minutes of artistic genius.
yes, bro. My favorite song on there, I think it is.
The
It's
sample
what you-
for it.
it's
Bro,
not
the
what you
birds
want,
and the birds part.
It's
2.
what you need.
Hey, Gone On is my favorite song on there.
Initiation.
No, man.
Rolling Stone, bro. Valerie, he covered Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
and it sounded
No. Hey, don't go too far. Don't go too far.
Yes,
Don't
it
go
did.
too far.
Just as
Yes,
close.
it did. Yes, it
Don't go
did.
too far. It sounded
Yes, it did.
close. It was close.
Stop, Cap,
It was
stop,
about
Cap.
this close.
Stop,
It was
Cap.
close.
It
So
was
and
this
this song
close.
don't matter to me. Y'all think it's Michael Jackson? No, it is him.
Michael Jackson should have went harder.
Whoa.
That was the funniest tweet I've ever.
How, bro? He's gone. He's dead.
That was the
bro.
funniest tweet of the
That was
whole
like
night,
how
bro.
he could have went a little bit harder. Bro, Montreal outside. EXO the host. Initiation, same old songs with the songs that I was raised
know,
on in the
man.
9th grade of high school.
I don't know, man.
I'm still gonna pick Frank. Like, I discovered The Weeknd in my 10th grade year of high school.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. 9th grade high school for me, and that was 2010 going into 2011.
Yeah.
Class 2014. But bro, like that shit, bro. This album brought out the bad boy in me,
What,
bro.
Trilogy or-
Trilogy?
Oh yeah, it made you feel so. It made you
It
feel
made
like
me
a
feel
rocker.
like a bad boy, bro. I shouldn't have been listening to this shit.
It was more of like it made you feel like a drug-induced bad boy too.
Bro,
so that was
like-
even worse.
like I wanted to go get a girl and be like, hey, this is
Pop
what we finna
these
do.
pills.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Here,
pop
take
that,
this. Pass
yeah.
out. With consent.
wow.
No, not like that.
Okay, Bill.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yo, Bill.
Wow.
No.
Sir,
Right.
officer,
He's in here.
your honor.
Yo,
Okay.
Chief.
I think I brought this up. Okay, so you rank these because he gave me the answer already.
Okay.
Rank these.
Is
Take
that
care.
Georgia Smith?
Yes, my wife. That's also my screen saver.
Perfect
too.
choice.
People want to be like me.
Elaborate.
People want to be like me. Okay, so we have to pick between rank these. Take Care, Future Loves and Sex. Wait, is it Future?
Oh, I did give
Future
you
Sex and
one,
Love
man.
Sounds.
Fuck.
JT.
Mm-hmm. Confessions or Channel Orange. I'll switch up with Channel Orange since you're gonna take Trilogy over it. Yeah,
Out
I'll
of
switch it up for you
those?
now. And actually, I take out. Okay, you rate yours first.
From top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I'm gonna hate myself for it, I'm gonna put Take Care in the beginning. Like that's one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just
You hate
'cause.
yourself. It's the best
Second,
album
of
that's
course,
not made
would
by
be
Michael
would be
Jackson.
would be Frank. And
Second,
then-
Frank.
yeah.
Okay.
JT third, and then Confessions
Confessions.
fourth.
Can I say mine?
Go ahead.
Take
Usher
care.
can dance.
Take Care. I'll say Take Care. Channel Orange. Confessions over Future.
Okay, so let's take out
Have you heard Man of the Wild?
Boo, that shit was so bad.
His new shit.
Yes, that was so bad.
It was man. It was like
Man of the Woods. Ain't that
Man of the
what?
Woods, bro. It's the part in that song where it's like
Stop it.
to you.
Stop
That
it.
part.
yeah.
Only one
That
thing to
album's
you.
bad. That album's
Come
bad.
He
on,
only
bro.
had like 2 songs on there though.
The album is bad.
You
but
did.
he
It was
made
that one
complete-
in higher.
For me,
That-
it was a complete body of work.
Album is bad.
because it wasn't what you was used to.
It's bad.
Bro, okay, this is what happened to me. I had the same opinion as you, but then I kept listening to it, and I was like, bro, as I was listening to it, and I was like, other people are not gonna like this.
It's bad. Okay, so take out JT, take out Usher. So put Trilogy and put in Blonde. Rank those. So now we have Take Care. Okay, so rank
You
these.
suck.
Take Care, Blonde, Channel Orange, Trilogy.
Out of all of them,
Rank them.
I'm doing Take Care still first.
sheesh.
I'm gonna go. I have to go with Trilogy, bro, because not only was it more songs on there. Majority of the songs bump, just like Channel Orange. But like,
The
I'm just
first
giving
2
it because
tapes
it has
got
more
bangers.
songs than Channel Orange, and the fact that it has more songs and the most bump.
Why are you making this difficult?
Then Channel Orange is third. Blonde,
Blonde
is
is
last.
last.
Yes.
What about you? I agree with your list. Actually,
Take
no.
Care first, of course.
Blonde
Did he
versus
bust? Like,
Blonde versus Channel Orange
like he
is
let that
so
go
hard.
quick.
It's literally, it's almost
bro,
impossible.
the only person that
Okay, Take Care,
I need a
Blonde,
point.
Channel Orange, and Trilogy.
Jesus Christ.
It's that simple.
Trilogy
It's not simple.
last.
For me, it's that simple. Just because, like I said, bro, I didn't come into the weekend like I didn't want that feeling because I was already feeling that the weekend was giving me.
Comes full circle.
Like,
Cause
I think I got into my sophomore year of high school and was like, yeah, I'm that dude.
What are the other great R&B albums of the year? I mean, I love Brent Faiyaz's debut. But it doesn't compete.
Oh,
It doesn't
no.
Division.
I was about to say
Division.
Sonder.
I still like
Like
his album.
Brent Faiyaz is Sonder, right?
I still like his
so-
I still like his debut album. What's it called? So Far Gone. What's it called?
Which one?
This original one. The one with
I don't know.
the one that starts with Home. The one that starts with
Talking.
Bro, that shit was such a throwback, bro.
yeah.
It sounded so authentic
hold up,
to the
hold up.
time.
It's Saunderson.
Saunders Son. That album obviously is not compared to the albums that we brought up. I still like his EP a little bit better because it has 4 songs on that. That's just some of the best music I've heard.
No,
Bro, and
it was a different one. that
I
he
feel
had.
great
Hold
because not Armani, but Jelani puts me onto majority of the music I listen to. I put him onto that, so I was like, wow.
You talking about Brent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a.
Y'all
that's
put me. I
major.
remember y'all put me on. I was like, I remember texting y'all like it was okay. And let's do it again. I was like, I could not stop ranting and raving about that.
Bro, Stay Down.
Are you talking about the AM
Talk to
Paradox
You.
EP?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I just like the conversations that they have.
I love it. Those conversations actually like really inspire a lot of like me and like filmmaking.
Then when Division came out,
Division Morning After is amazing.
bro, Morning
Phenomenal.
After is amazing, bro.
Okay, which one's better? Which album is Party Next Door's best album?
Now that.
It shouldn't be this hard. What's going on here?
What do you mean?
It shouldn't be this hard.
Yes, it
Is
is.
the correct answer.
Wait. First, before we do this,
1 through
Did y'all-
3
did y'all like-
out of
did
3.
y'all like 3?
Which one is first?
Did y'all
Yeah,
like 3?
I actually did.
same. See,
Yeah,
thank you.
I
can
actually
give you a
did.
high five on
Yeah,
that, bro.
I
Because
was
people-
really fucking.
Are
with
you
it.
sleeping on
Oh,
3?
What is wrong with
Can
you?
I ask you, crazy girls, a question? Why so
You're not
selfish?
nice. You're rude.
Come on, bro.
Are you awake,
God, bro. Hey,
bro?
people are bro, and I have,
Ranking wise, it's gonna be last just because he didn't really go as hard as he did on the first 2.
but it still makes sense.
But-
It goes in the order that it came out.
No, it does
Yes,
not.
it does.
2 and 1 switch.
Stop the cap.
Bruh,
Break
he
from
teed up on 2.
I think we can all agree Break from New York is his best song.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
easily.
and
But it's
by-
also the shortest one.
And just like that it wins, okay?
No,
That's how it wins.
No,
Break
okay,
from-
the entirety,
Hey.
the entirety of what he brought to the table with 2 was perfect.
Yeah, see, he agrees with me.
No,
He agrees with me.
okay,
That's
I'm
what that
taking my
look is.
high five back, man.
That's what he
bro,
agrees.
but come on, bro.
Fam,
People-
Party,
What's the
okay,
best?
Party
Okay,
Next
let
Door
me look
2,
at the- I gotta
to
look
be
at
honest,
the
I
list.
listened to 2 before 1 because in my freshman year of college, Thirsty. I heard Thirsty, and Thirsty was like.
Isn't that am I moving too fast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Oh shit, my camera just died. BRB.
Bro, if you look at the list that is Party Next Door 2, and you look at the list that is Party Next Door like 1,
Yeah, Party Next Door 1's better. Yeah.
2 is better easily.
Bro, Belong to the City, Sex on the Beach, SLS, East Liberty.
I love Sex on the Beach.
Bro, her
Great
way,
song.
bro.
Fam.
And Grown Woman is my favorite song throughout.
About It does it for me.
Bro,
About It is me.
Are y'all really gonna make me have to pull up P1?
Stop.
I had to pull it up, bro.
That's
Look, hey, it's still ready to go.
Party Next Door. Welcome to the party. Jesus.
Welcome to the
Christ.
party. Should have been
Ray from
longer.
Toronto. TBH was good over here balling. Look, these last 5 songs already could be an EP. That could be one of the best EPs ever.
Hey, what's good / curious? Hey,
Shawty, you cute. I've done very nasty
I could
things.
live
to
without.
that
Bro,
song.
I could
at
live
parties
without what's
freshman
good.
year, bro, I was in
I could
that
live without
hoe.
Curious.
Bro.
I can live without Curious though.
It's so,
Bro, right now,
Shawty, you curious.
feel like that alien, bro. Nigga used to.
Oh, the one that kicked the dough in?
bro,
The little kid kills me
I call
every
him
time.
Somali nigga, bro.
Yeah, he do like a
Whoa.
They got a big ass.
Somali.
You talking about the dome?
Yeah, so how'd you know I'm Somalian, bro?
Yeah, how you know I'm Ethiopian? How you
Hey,
know I'm
chill out on my
Kenyan?
Ethiopians, bro.
Like, I'm really rock out the way on that one.
You actually stated the camera too. That was funny.
No, for real.
Damn. What other music hot takes can we do?
Ooh. Nah, bro.
Damn. So what other great R&B albums are there this decade?
It's not a lot. There aren't many.
So I think
Oh,
Divisions.
let me.
Daniel
What I was
Caesar.
about to say. Make sure you throw them in. If you're gonna count like true R&B
Fruity's
bodies
okay.
of work, I will throw Kehlani in. I don't care what
I've
nobody
never
says.
listened to
I've
Project
never
Black.
listened. The only song that I've ever listened to her was
The one with Chance.
no.
I love that song.
Because I never listened to her shit because I don't know why. I'm not saying she's bad, but
You
like
just don't
the
know.
new one, the new shit, that new single she put out, or it was on
The one with
album?
Ty.
I need both of us.
Oh yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I like that song.
I've never listened to full body work by her. So
Yeah, so I
does
can't say nothing.
Janko have one that we can consider?
Oh, Ro James.
I don't know. I've
James.
never
Bro
listened
James,
to.
okay.
Bro James.
But not a lot of people listen to my nigga,
That's-
bro.
Y'all sleep.
I don't know who
Bro,
that is.
I listen to him.
I will
Hey,
say that
Adidas?
he came out with he
Adidas?
had an EP that actually has some good content on it.
I don't know.
See, nigga,
Jameson.
I'm putting
Does
y'all
Jameson
on.
count?
Jameson definitely
Okay,
counts.
Jameson does count. So
He counts.
it is definitely up there.
Time out. Who is Jameson?
Oh boy!
I'll-
Make sure
I'll
you go
never
home and do
forget.
your homework and
I
listen
will
to this
never.
nigga.
I will
I'm
never
finna look
forget
him
the
up 'cause I
day.
might know who
I'll
he is.
never
Talking
forget.
about the feel good things.
I'll never forget the day Jelani and Will put me on. What party? We were going to some party.
We was coming. We picked you up from your dorm, and we was going to some party.
Oh.
He was like, "Who is this?"
I was like, "Who is
I
this?"
was like,
That
hey.
Cruel Intentions. Cruel Intentions.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I think I typed in his name wrong.
It's JMSN.
Ah.
That white
Oh!
boy. That white boy can
Okay.
sing.
Okay.
JMSN.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
who else? So Divisions, obviously P and D.
Lost and Found, Georgia Smith, but like
There's-
I like
That counts.
Jameson.
Personally,
I like the
I think it's
chop
up there. I think it's
and
top
slop. I like
five.
the chop not slop version of Jameson. Just saying.
Okay, I like
Yeah,
that.
I'm
I
more
like,
of
I can
a-
agree.
I like.
Yeah.
I would say.
Now I know who you're talking
I'll
about.
say Lost and Found's top 5 R&B album this decade.
Oh god, I was still listening to it, and that's not me.
That
Who?
good. George Smith's debut.
Oh yeah. No.
No skips.
No skips at all.
No skips.
I ain't heard it all the way through, so I can't
No
say.
skips.
I can't say.
No skips.
I think I heard
Not
like
one.
Hey, y'all
songs.
fuck with Sam Smith?
A little
Do
bit.
I?
Okay,
little
great. See,
Enough to know.
I love
the
that
man
beat.
is- Pause. Pause.
his face. I was like, no, you didn't, bro.
That's that.
No, you fucking
that's the
did.
one where he's like, ba ba da 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 da.
Nah, I mess with Sam's very heavily.
His first, wasn't that his debut album?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
his
it
debut,
was.
but I actually like his second one a little bit more because the second one was a little bit more mature. Second one wasn't
Yeah.
just about love.
bro. Because he
Second
was
one-
He talked.
heartbroken.
Yeah, he
Bro,
talked. his
second
shit.
one was
on my
about love.
mind, bro.
Second one was
Yo,
about love. Second one was
this-
about religion. Second one was about like his family. I'm like,
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
the
kinda
very.
personal.
I think the first time I heard the like The second one is like the white background,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. I heard that on an Apple commercial. First of all, I was so like, I was moved by the Apple commercial. They had people floating in the air and shit. Like it looked like a dark, twisted fantasy.
He
Actually,
looked more mature. He looked more mature.
That I remember
He
the
does.
first time I heard that.
he
hymn
looks
song.
smaller. Well, he is smaller.
That hymn song that I
He did
heard
lose
was it's absolutely.
You said him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a song.
that
Oh
dude-
my god.
All you gotta do is say yes.
Not that.
Oh, you're talking about the opposite of her, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'm
People
glad
was
someone
really-
knows who he is because I've mentioned him before,
Bro.
and people literally like, okay,
Do
who
y'all
is
think
he?
that he's just like
don't know.
stealing her like shine?
He's
or
not.
I feel like he's just giving us the male perspective. He's giving us the male perspective.
Were we not just talking about this?
Bro, it was just
male
going over people's
perspective.
head. I was listening to his songs and I was like, because I listened to her.
And he was going hard.
When she first came out, I listened to her. I don't listen to her no more. But when she first came out, I was like, damn, like girls was like, damn, Will,
stopped
like, you
listening?
listen to her? Like, ooh. I had to, because like, it just didn't feel, I didn't get that same,
I'm not gonna cap. She got better.
I didn't get that same
I'm not
shit,
gonna
bro.
cap.
After listening to Avenue and all that shit, she told me, she's like, all I want to do is play 2K. Bro. And on his album, I bet he was like, bitch, I bet I do. I'm finna stay on this.
No,
one,
he definitely has a line in one
Rub-
of his songs where he
rub
says,
my
"If
back
I
and
want
tell
to
me
play
2K
2K
cheating."
all day, let me." That's
Bro,
not
the
that's
male
not healthy.
perspective. That's all we needed. He's not stealing. He was creative with it. Now, mind you, he came about it the wrong way.
Something that me and my friends are doing right now.
What?
So we're compiling our top 20 albums of the decade,
Ugh.
and that's why that's
That's-
actually a big reason why I listen to Mike.
Of the decade or in general?
2010. Since 2010 to
That's a lot of
what's going
music.
to end this year. This year ends this decade.
There's a lot of
That's
music.
a lot
that
of
you have not
music.
listened to.
And I know, but
Exactly.
I'm gonna say like, look, this is music I listen to. I'm gonna preface that it's my list. This is a subjective list.
Hey, full circle.
and-
I hope Mac Miller's in there.
I've never,
Best day
listened,
ever.
I've never listened to
Oh,
a Mac Miller
man.
project ever in my life.
At least you're truthful.
I don't.
Most people.
I would say he's very deserving of a listening.
Hey, best day
He's
ever.
very delicious.
Best day ever over swimming. I've heard a lot about swimming, so
I don't know, because I'm gonna be completely biased, because best day ever was like, hey, I
It
never
depends
took a day
on.
off.
For me,
working
it's
on a
just different
conference,
time
you're getting
periods.
paid off.
Different
I don't
time
mind
periods.
listening to both, but I still don't think his will make my top 20.
I think the Divine Feminist will.
I don't know, it
I'm
depends.
for sure. It will.
I'll give him a try.
Do you like
because
Anderson .Paak? You know who Anderson .Paak is?
I've been
right?
listening to Anderson .Paak when his name was Breezy Lovejoy.
Okay. All right.
When he only used to make songs on YouTube, I was listening to Anderson .Paak. I remember I actually stopped listening to him for a little bit, and then he came back as Anderson. I'm listening. I'm like, this guy sounds very familiar. Looked at him. I'm like, you look very familiar. I was like, wait, that's Breezy Lovejoy. you know that Kevin Spacey meme with the mask.
That did not age well, and he probably.
It's amazing though.
There was a probably.
Wait, was that true?
He
About
took,
him?
he took some of them boys. Of course he did.
Yeah, he was.
That's why Hollywood got him the fuck out of there.
You see how out of the loop I try
I mean,
to
it happened
say.
like 2 years ago. I don't know why you're still out of the loop like that.
Still, it ain't had nothing to do with me.
That was one of his. That was like one of your favorite like.
I love
actors,
House
right?
of Cards.
Yeah,
It's-
mind you, I watched House of Cards, and there were not one House of Cards in there. Not even trying to be funny. Where's the symbolism, bro?
I'm gonna just look at the
Where's-
mic, bro. That's
what
all.
were
I'm
we
gonna
just
stare
talking
at the
about
mic.
Before we brought up
This
Anderson
top
.Paak?
20 list.
Oh yeah, so
Mac Miller.
We're also saying that you can only have one album per artist because it feels more than one album per artist. Hosier's both albums.
Oh yeah,
are
your
in there
top
for
20
me.
would just you probably would.
Hosier's both albums will be there in there for me. Adele's 21 and 25 will make arguments for being in there.
First person I've heard mention Hov.
Hosier,
Yeah.
Hosier or Hove?
Hov. I didn't know how to pronounce it all the way.
Hosier.
I just
Hosier.
listened to his first album. That was it.
It's a classic.
I listened to it all the way through. It's
the
beautiful.
first 9 songs of Hosier's first album is
Like that's when I was
some of
listening
the best
to.
music that's ever been
That's
made.
when I was listening to like Ellie Goulding and
Yeah.
all of that shit.
Yeah,
High school,
like-
bro.
So both of Hosier's are both
Yeah,
Hosier's are making a discussion. Both Adele's are making a discussion. Okay, 2 of Drake's are making a discussion. Let me be honest.
You can only get one though.
No, but I'm saying like if it was just like if I can put whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Because then
yeah.
I would have like people with like multiple albums on there.
Gotcha. That's a good rule though.
That it was okay. Not okay. It's top 20 is a lot.
Is Sampha worth listening to? Is he worth listening to though?
Yes, but when you looked at like the top lists on like Spotify or Apple Music, his album was always there. It was crazy.
I think I'm gonna put Jameson's "It Is" somewhere in there. It's amazing.
Chop Not Slop.
Never listen to all that. What else? Beyonce Self-Titled is in there. One of my favorite albums. There's a lot of me. Oh,
I like the diversity.
Good Kid, Mad
City
already. Good Kid, Mad City's already in there for me.
Bro.
Forest Hill Drive is somewhere in there for me. Obviously, the Frank Ocean trilogy. The trilogy is probably top 5 for me. My Dark Twisted Fantasy is in there. It's like ranking these is going to be the toughest.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Anyways, Billie Eilish's album is not amazing, but it's up there.
No.
I'm heavily
Owl City.
I'm letting you know right now. Igor is making a discussion for me for top 20. I love that album.
I still
and I know you hear me listen to it a lot.
I've yet to listen to it. What have you
been doing?
It's a whole story too. So it's 12 songs. It's actually not long. You literally finish it. You're like, it's over.
I'm just not with. I love Tyler.
I
have a love-hate relationship with Tyler. I have a love-hate relationship with Smith. Yes.
Anyways.
Yes.
Jaden Smith, there's no album that he has made that's top 20 of this whole decade.
Not of the, okay.
Have you listened to
top 20.
I've been listening to
definitely top
like
30 though.
A toddler.
The Karate Kid.
Yeah.
After he was
bro,
he's bigger than me, taller than me.
Why do people do him like this? Why do they always bring up the JB verse?
Sam's second album is probably up there with me. And this is strictly albums, not projects. Because we're talking about projects and we're adding mixtapes, then it gets murky because then I have to start putting Sorry for the Wait in there. I have to start putting Section 80, all that shit.
I was about to say.
Considered.
I was about to say if Section 8 isn't on the list.
So I would say like for all the music heads, I would like to see what everybody's top 20 list would look like.
They say leave it down below.
Oh no! There's no way you're gonna compile it. It's actually very hard because I think it's
gonna take some time.
Rodeo! Oh my god!
Oh yeah, Rodeo, bro! I can't believe you forgot about that.
I was gonna say days before the Rodeo, just because.
Do you know?
But I like Rodeo a little bit more.
I feel like instead of just putting them out as mixtapes, Young Thug should have put them hoes out as albums.
If he had
albums are a big deal though, but I think we forget how big of a issue, like how big of a thing an album is. An album's a
and it take a lot more. It take a lot more like consideration too.
But them hoes are, bro. Come on now,
fam. They are
the first. Them 2 Young Thug
Slime season 2,
bro.
When they got the
Notice Me, She Noticed Me. That hoe should have been an album. That first one should have been an album. Just imagine.
6. Jeez Louise.
Look at my heart. You can see it coming out of the shirt,
bro.
Anti.
And I love Anti.
Anti's up there. 444 is up there.
I have that on hard copy, and any song, any like album that I have on hard copy has to be in the top 10.
So there's so many albums that are out
Desperado.
there.
Bro, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it, but it's gonna take.
I'm gonna try.
It's gonna take a lot of time.
Actually,
I'm probably gonna.
I'm gonna try to write mine.
It's probably gonna take me till Christmas break.
Yeah, I mean, we never know what's going. Look, this new weekend may drop and be
Christmas?
Like.
That's a lot. I listen to a lot of songs.
No, he does.
Bro.
This new weekend may drop. This new Kendrick may drop before the year's over.
I was about to say because Kendrick has been hinting, man. Kendrick has been hinting.
Oh, there's so much songs out there. Like I'm the type of person I go through 2001 top 100 and so on, and I go through the songs, be like, damn, this was in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now I'm at
2011. This is my last.
Damn, you've been moving.
This is my last.
And you still missing music.
This is the last topic I'll bring up. I've been thinking more and more about it. When we think of best discographies, basically just like albums, projects, I think Kanye is up there. Michael Jackson's number 1 for me, pound for pound.
Kendrick is number 1 for me. And
I could agree with Michael Jackson because he brought the world together, bro. But then again, you saw
pound
that
for pound. I can't agree with that.
You saw that post about Michael Jackson
What?
about him stealing all them songs wasn't his, bro.
He doesn't write a lot. He didn't write all of his songs.
But remember the guy? That guy. It was a guy that he stole the guy's look and everything,
I don't
bro.
care, bro. Michael Jackson's dead.
Man, do you know how many? Whoa.
Michael Jackson's dead. Like, why are we still trying to soil the GOAT's name? Like, He's dead. Anyways, pound for pound. I mean, even his R&B album was amazing. Like, he just made an R&B album just to make an R&B album.
What if he rapped?
If Mike rapped, I feel like he would be pretty good.
Pound for pound, he's up there.
Minus the ad.
Kanye's minus
that
Yeezus
shit would not get it.
Minus Yeezus, Kanye's up there.
Minus Yeezus? Yeezus was actually good.
It was, but like it just felt like that's when when it first came out.
That's when he started failing though. Yeah, I was kind of like confused, but it still has some songs on there, bro.
Anyways, it's okay. Not all songs are bad.
You don't like Blood on the Leaves?
No, I ain't said not all songs are
Skin.
bad. But not all songs are bad, but it's easily worse. It's easily as worse. And I love Life of Pablo. I think Life of Pablo actually like doesn't get as much love.
Ye is better than Yeezus?
Yes. Yes.
It looks like I'm listening to Ye tonight.
You haven't listened to
I'm
Ye?
gonna try.
It's pretty decent.
I haven't listened to it all the way through.
You know he has his new album came out.
Yandhi that's a leak.
It's a leak?
It's a supposed leak also.
Oh.
Wasn't it like Corrupted or something like that? Because I tried to listen to it and it didn't.
I don't care about leaks. Me personally, I don't care for leaks. I feel like it's the artist is not like giving this to me, so
right.
I just be like, all right, I don't care. So discography, I think we put Kanye. Beyonce, Michael Jackson, Hove is up there. You know, he's talking about like all like them white people, you know, the Beatles and all that. Beyonce is somewhere in there. I think Sasha Fierce and Lemonade kind of bring it down for me personally.
Sure.
Wait, what? Lemonade brings it down?
Yeah, it's okay. Musically, it's okay.
Lemonade brought it down for me too.
Musically, it's okay. The concept
That's
is
what
dope.
made me become a fan.
Really? Her subtitle is her best work by far, actually.
Sasha Fierce. I know him alone.
So I say all that by when I think. Oh, sorry, Kendrick is definitely up there
Easily. Cole
I
as
think,
well.
Usher.
but no,
Neo.
No.
Jesus Christ. When I think of,
I need you to get off the gas.
when I think
His
of
first 3
get
albums.
off the gas. Take your foot off the pedal.
catalogs, when I just think of songs,
When you think of catalog, like
just songs.
the catalog.
Fuck a project. Because it's artists.
Songs.
No, I'm saying like discography is like projects. Like I'm thinking about. So when I'm saying about just catalogs, I don't think I can name 3 people with a better catalog than Drake. Honestly, cannot name more than 2. I don't think I can.
In terms of like
just songs.
just the
Just songs.
yeah.
Michael
I'm agree.
Bolton.
As much as I would hate to.
Because he also releases a lot.
Yeah.
I think he still shoots like 75% from the field.
Michael Bolton.
I think Drake should at least shoot 75% from the field. All of his aren't bangers. Some of them songs I'm like, this is just terrible.
I mean, no. And yes.
I'm upset. It's
And
literally
no
one of the
again.
worst things to ever hit my ears.
Wait, what?
I'm upset. 30.
Yeah, I don't like
Song
that
is
song.
terrible.
But I like the music video. The music video was great.
Yeah, it was a good idea. So
almost
you can
cried.
say
You cried.
I would say Michael Jackson's up there. No, Michael's number 1. Michael Jackson has the most iconic songs of all time.
Okay, name your top 5.
Can we say Prince?
Top 5. Go top 5 to
I
make
didn't
it.
grow up on Prince.
Damn, you gotta listen to him.
I didn't listen. I don't know.
Color Purple
I don't know if
Purple
I'll
hit
still like
different.
it.
Fuck.
I don't know if I'll still like it.
He's up there with Mike.
Ah, shit, I said
I've
Color
heard.
Purple,
I've heard.
Purple Rain.
People will argue Beyonce. I don't think so because Beyonce's not nowhere near as versatile. Like
You said what?
Beyonce's not as versatile. Like you know what you're getting when you listen to Beyonce's song to a certain extent. I think her performances carry her songs a lot more. Like her performance on the songs carry the actual
especially
song.
the music videos. That's because the music videos the one that got me.
Because
like, Sweet
the
Dreams.
actual lyrics, like the actual
Dance
lyrics
for
of the
You got
songs
me.
aren't like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? Like the actual lyrics of the songs are great.
We talking
but-
about full.
But
Rock solid.
Drake is the most quotable person ever.
Like a Black Panther's fist. Like,
Wow.
I'm talking.
Drake has a quote for any feeling you're feeling in the
Yes.
moment. Drake has a song for any feeling you're feeling at the moment.
Women want to fuck like they're me and I'm them. That hoe still hits. I'm like, bro, why am I in the 9th grade? I'm a virgin.
Drake said,
And I'm
said-
in my.
She said, what is it? Fuck, kiss me like you miss me. Fuck me like you hate me.
when Drake said, and we gonna have to crack the shell just to prove to you that you ain't hard boiled. No. He said, if you keep egging me on, we gonna have to crack your shell to prove to you that you ain't hard boiled.
Next bar, not the next bar, but another line. I piece letters together and get to talking reckless. Like A-B, I got your CD, you get an E.
A-B, I got your CD, you get an E for effort. That wasn't necessary.
Sit in Gucci roll like they say up in
UNLV.
Young rebel, young money.
Nothing you can tell me.
Paperwork taking too long. Maybe
Okay.
they don't understand me.
Yeah.
But I gotta stay with the family.
Yes.
Not even talking to Nikki.
Communication is breaking.
I dropped the bomb.
On some personal shit,
I need to embrace it. I'm honest. I'm even saying to it,
Maybe that's why I need her in my life to check me when I'm tripping.
Because it's always gonna be on your ass, bro. Like, she will obviously bring it up before you, but at least I'm.
Fuck
Goosebumps.
No, Drake said.
That's my favorite song.
Drake said you forget my birth. You said you treat me like I was born yesterday, and you forgot my birthday.
And his birthday is his label.
No, like his birthday's yesterday. How you forget something? How you forget yesterday?
Bro, he said all the school kids are so sick of books and learning. They don't read anymore. I don't read. I don't
read anymore. What they want to be? They just want to be all the rappers that I can't stand. Niggas we don't need anymore.
Bro, we don't, bro. Hey, bro.
That's
okay, mind you. Okay, I do not read, but I don't read.
I was
Drake
about to
was
say,
nominated.
make sure you clarify that
Drake
you
was
don't
nominated
read.
for a
'Cause
Grammy with a diss song.
I mean, hey, you can't take away the man's greatness.
I honestly cannot. I think he's top 3 this catalog.
Complete left field. You ever think like this is completely out of left field, but like you see how like excited we are about these people and their words. What if these people is just like in the room with us without
Just
that
hearing
said,
it.
like just hearing us just talk about it? How you think they would feel?
I don't know.
Like,
But I would like to experience the feeling of people geeking over my art, and
Yeah.
that's what sets you apart from, not to throw slugs, but like a Playboy Cardi, a Young Thug.
Yeah.
They make songs they can bump to, but like what we can get live as like the flow and all that, but like shit that like you just sit there in your car like.
Don't you go
on some Kendrick
engaged.
shit, on some J.
Bro, don't you
Cole,
go get
on some
married?
Drake
Don't
shit.
you go
like
get
you really?
engaged?
I see what you mean.
Like-
The vibe is different.
Did you really just say that?
Now that's one of the ones where you hear a bar in a song, and you're like, damn, are you talking to me? Why you had to? Why I feel attacked, type deal.
Like on that second
Drake
verse,
attacks a lot of people
on that
with his
second
words.
verse of well, it's on
In
Scorpion.
a good way. In
on
a good
Scorpion,
way.
when he's talking about like, I know, like basically talking about how people travel, and all they do is like care about what other people think.
Yeah.
He said, I know a girl that takes pictures to places she's flown and posts later to make it look like she's still on the go. I'm like, this is very true. This is very true.
And it goes over
He said,
people's
"This is my
heads,
life."
bro.
He said, "This is my life."
Drake
Bro, the good ones go, bro.
is talking about like depression on songs like singing about songs like March 14th. No one to guide me. And like it's like little shit like that, because like we like even somebody like that big is still feeling like he can feel lost.
Yeah.
What are you on? You gotta let me know something, bro. Next time
that's
we
the end
fuck,
of-
I don't want to fuck. I want to make love. That's when you just be like, damn, I like this girl, bro.
But then, literally, like 2 tracks later,
Like
he telling you basically fuck her.
but then also in them songs that he's just speaking, like he's just talking like.
Shit, he said in one of my favorite lines, he said it was something about how he get paid to reminisce. That's all he doing.
One of my favorite verses, and it probably went over people's head. It was like niggas need protection from those protecting the block. No one looking out for nobody.
Oh.
Maybe we should go and help somebody and be somebody instead of being that somebody to make the news so everybody can tweet about it. Then we start to RIP about it. A few weeks later, nobody even speaks about it.
Yeah.
I just had to say my piece about it.
I think the line after that is
We're
he was
never
saying,
getting that. We're never getting that ever again.
He
Bro,
said the line after that was something about how like they'll like the media tear him apart, tear him to shreds if he don't speak about it.
bro. And
Yeah.
bro, we
Yeah, bro,
We kind of
I mean, hey.
we kind of did tear him to shreds because he wasn't saying a damn thing. He was right, bro. Like,
Hey, man, that's one of the moments where you be like, bro, don't nobody listen to me today. Listen to
You
me.
said I wasn't hiding the kid from a world. I was hiding the world from my kid. And all of a sudden, that line literally switched the whole beef. That one line literally switched the whole beef. It was like
he was still paying. He was still giving that nigga money. Probably seeing him. Was he seeing him?
he was seeing his kid. Pusha T just said he didn't see it, but like he actually does.
That Pusha T line was kind of.
It was fire though.
Yeah.
It was fire though.
You
You are hiding a child.
I was
Bring
like,
that
wait,
boy
I paused
home.
it. I was like,
you are hiding a
did y'all-
child.
You were hiding
Bring
the child.
boy
Let that
home.
boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. He said, since you mentioned my fiance, let him know what you chose as your Beyonce. I was like, wait, where are we going? Sophie knows better. Actual baby mother cleaned her up for IG because the stench was on her. A baby's involved. It's deeper in the rap. We talked the character. Let's keep with the fact you are hiding a child. Let that boy come.
the way he said, he was like, you are hiding a child.
Let that boy
That's
come.
one of the ones where he probably was in the mic
Adonis
like,
is your son, and
Bro.
he deserves more than Adidas Press One. That's real. He said, protect that baby. Something about claim that girl. Forget she's a porn star. Let her be your world. And this is my list to Drake. Drake's my favorite. I think I can admit Drake's my favorite artist of all time. I only listened to Drake for 2 weeks. It didn't sound the same. It didn't sound the same.
it fucked you up.
That diss track, it didn't sound the same.
So I'm gonna ask you this to bring it back to what we was talking about earlier. What is different about to him? What is different? Like it's like a conjoined question. Where you were saying like you would still be listening to R. Kelly, right? The situation where he literally stopped listening to Drake because he found out that he had a fucking
No, it
child?
wasn't that. It was just like he was shamed, especially because I was like, bro, he got this. You know,
But you went back to listening to him, right?
Oh, of course. Drake was my number one listening artist of last year. It's not even fair. Drake hasn't even dropped a project this year.
And you still listen
Care
to
Package doesn't count. By the end of this year, if Drake doesn't drop a project, we're still gonna see who my number one listen to. And maybe Burna Boy. Still maybe Burna Boy. But it's probably gonna be Drake.
I gotta get more into Burna Boy.
But to be honest, bro, the songs I listen to by R. Kelly is like, World's Greatest, I Believe I Can Fly. Like,
I don't.
I mean,
I know I Believe I Can Fly because of elementary graduation.
I can't. I can't.
And I didn't even know who was singing.
I will say I don't go on my way to listen to him, but
if
you
it
put
comes
him on,
on.
put him on a little function, step, slide to side, bro,
Cancel.
stop the cap, bro.
Cancel.
bro, but the thing is, bro,
Man, if
he's
you
out
can
there
touch
having
children-
fun. He's out there having fun while old girl chained up in his room.
That's crazy.
Like, he's doing all
Say
this.
I
And it's,
know.
He's singing to y'all.
There is
He's singing to crowds of people
somebody's
with
birthday.
2 females chained up in his house.
it's one song called I Don't Mean It.
He didn't mean it.
See what I'm saying? Like, he telling y'all what he doing. He telling y'all he's sick as fuck. He need help.
He is sick.
Were the other guys there? Were the other guys there, bro?
Nah, there was those guys recording. Sorry. Okay, on that note, thank you guys for coming.
Take it to hell, bro.
Oh,
Give
it's
him-
getting hot in here, bro.
Give me your socials real quick.
Hey, man, follow me on Twitter. Father soul like your daddy, but I'm not your papa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is
big
it
soul.
father.soul?
Nah, it's just father soul.
Father
Father,
soul.
like your papa.
Soul is SOSO.
Like the bottom of
L-E.
your shoe.
Okay.
SOLE.
My name is at Bartholomew, not with the W, with the U.
Oh,
Or
shit.
U. If you can't find me, type in the first nigga Kage. That's all you gotta do.
Letting you know
Hi,
right now.
adedina, all socials other than Snapchat. Leave my Snapchat alone. You don't need to know what that is. I'll see you guys later.